everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Hey guys, how's the rest of y'all Sunday going? I hope you're getting everything taken care of. This is the second portion of that first night after Gypsy Rose and Nick were arrested. The last one that we did, we skipped a week because of the Idaho stuff that's been going on. Which actually, I know that it will. While we're going through the chapters of the Broken Plea book, we're going to skip Gypsy Rose the next Sunday. So I guess we're just going to keep it to like an every other Sunday thing. Just because, I've really been wanting to talk about this psychotic freaking lady thing for like a long time now. A lot more in depth. And it's also like a break a little bit from Idaho, which we need sometimes because, whoo! It's always a lot. It's always so much. Always so much. So we're going to watch this. And we're going to judge the shit out of Gypsy Rose because we know that she's lying her ass off in the entire thing. We know that she actually orchestrated the entire murder of her mother, that she's the one who actually stole the weapon, that she's the one who paid for him to get there, that she created a video showing him exactly how she wanted him to kill her mother in her bed, all of the things. And to this day, even though she's out of prison, she is just as manipulative as she was before. And again, I don't understand how it wasn't ordered when she was released that she was not allowed to have internet access, considering that she used it as a tool to plan what she did. And now she's running amok. And holy shit, some amok it is. So we're going to watch this and continue to watch the facts and go through the facts because she can't do shit about the facts. She's trying to go in and manipulate other people and strike creators who are talking about the truth when it comes to her. And the one thing she has no control over is the FOIA'd information that was paid for that has nothing to do with her social media. She has no control, no rights, no privileges, none of the things over the information in her case. So she can't strike nobody. She can't say that it's some sort of privacy violation. She can't do really anything but seethe harder. That's really all that she can do when we go over case facts. So seethe away, Miss Gypsy, because we're going to continue to talk shit about you until you're finally off the internet. Because you don't need to be on the internet. You are influencing people in the worst ways. You really, 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 really are. Hey there, SJ. How are you doing? Hey there, Maggie. Yeah, every like fresh day, it like added already, but then it like refreshed. So that's why it shows that you were like number 3 and not able to see everybody else. That's just what it does. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hey there, Becca. Layla, how are you? Hey there, Chris. Hot hippie, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hey there, Nunya Biz. How you doing? How you doing? Lisa, how are you? Hey there, Sarah. Hey, Anna. Hey, Sweet Pea. I have a friend who spent time in prison with Gyp shit, and her best friend in prison was in there for Munchausen by proxy. Interesting, isn't it? Especially when we know that the Munchausen thing didn't even come into play for Gypsy until after her stepmom got a hold of the attorneys and started telling them all kind of crazy shit. Like, never once was anything like that mentioned to the police. It was a very different story. A very different story before Krusty put her hands into things and started changing the narrative, which I just don't understand why they were even allowed to have power over anything regardless, because they were completely absent from her life. Like, he felt like just because he paid a little bit extra child support that it didn't matter, that he was completely absent. And I mean, that mentality, we've seen it over and over when it comes to him. It's really gross. So much corruption. How are you? Hey there, Lori. Hey, Gina. How are you doing? Hey there, Anne. Oh, yeah, because Gypsy's annoying, bro. Oh, my God. Hey there, Lisa. How are you? Hey, Saldade. How are you doing? Yeah, we just, I've been wanting to do this for a while. We just really need a break from Idaho sometimes. Plus, we got the book coming up, and it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot coming up, so we needed to take a little break anyway. Hey there, Swampside. How are you? Hey there, Lori. How are you guys doing? Hey there, Tara. How are you? Hey, Sam. Hey, Azuri. How are you doing? Hey, Rochelle. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Hey there, Sleepy Time True Crime. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't understand how she was able to even have a kid. And some people are like, well, you can't stop people from having kids. Well, there's some circumstances where the court should be able to sterilize someone. Especially after saying the disgusting stuff that she said about what she would have been okay with. Like, that kind of mentality can't be cured. Let's be serious. I think it's disgusting. Hey there, Trish, how are you doing? Yeah, no joke. Hey, Janice, how are you? Hey, horror movie gal, behind bars with beans. How are you? Thank you for the 5, Lori. Yes, I did. Anonymous. There's been at least 2. I'm pretty positive 2 of a girl with a boyfriend and a plot. I think one of them happened not long after Gypsy got out, when she got out of jail. Hey there, Danielle. How are you doing? Hey there, Angelo. Hey, Ice Queen. Hey, La Plastique. All right, you guys ready? We're going to go ahead and pull this up. How long is this one? Because remember, we separated it. Okay, it's 1 hour and 27 minutes. I'm going to try not to stop too much. Just like we already know how much of this stuff that she's freaking lied about, which is so crazy. And again, I'm going to try to always have like this section in the very beginning because it proves just how like hardcore into the act she was willing to go. Again, she orchestrated this entire thing. She has known for days that her mother was dead. She was literally there as it happened. So the second that she starts overreacting and throwing her hand up in the air and freaking out, like the cop's like, girl, miss me with it. Are you so serious? Are you ever so serious? She really thought that all them little frozen acts that her and her mom played on the camera were going to help out. I mean, I guess it did for a little while because damn, she sure got away with a lot. And I understand like the whole double jeopardy thing, but I know damn well there has to be other charges that maybe she could be slapped with. I mean, there's different wordings for things all over the place, and it's just insane. She's just disgusting. Okay, let's just go ahead and start. Remember, I'm starting all of them with this little clip.
Your mom's dead. Okay. Now, what I want to ask you is your mom's passed away. Okay, and she's deceased. All right. Now, what I want to ask you, did you have involvement in this? Okay.
Annoying.
Yeah, hang on. Listen to me for just a second. Okay.
Okay, so here it starts.
Hi, Gypsy.
Let you guys
Hi.
talk.
I'm Detective Hancock. I'm with the County Sheriff's Office. How are you today? Good. Doing all right? Good. All right. Well, Gypsy, I'm here and I want to get a little bit of information from you. So, since this is the first time I've ever met you, okay. So, what is the correct spelling of your first name?
Make it weird.
GYPSYROSE. And my middle initial is A.
Okay.
And my last name is BLANCHARD.
She tries.
BLANCHA.
Mm-hmm.
BLANCHARDE is Blanchard.
Blanchard. Okay. With an E. Okay.
Very fake. Very
All right, and your date of
diabolical.
birth, Gypsy?
Is 7/27/19. Because let me make this a long story back.
Okay, sure.
Me and my mother are Hurricane Katrina survivors.
Okay.
And my birth certificate was washed away in Katrina.
Okay.
And unfortunately, they messed up a long time ago. They messed up the paperwork, and it said 1991, but it's actually 95.
Okay. And that puts you at how old?
And do y'all know what her actual year is? Because I know that there was several. 91 and 95 discrepancy is not like the only ones there was. I can't remember exactly. Actually born. Let me see if Google tells me the actual birth date. Real year Gypsy Rose was born. Okay, this does say in 91, so I guess that was the one that was real. Okay, yeah, there was several. I know that I remember a couple years back when I started digging into this, I came across like 3 or 4 different years that had been used for certain things, I think.
I would be really 19, but on here it's my Medicaid. My medical insurance has 23.
Okay. All right. So how old actually are you? Let's get
19.
19. Okay.
It's all screwed.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know your social security number?
Unfortunately, I don't. I brought my card with me.
Okay.
So she's telling him that she was actually born in 95 and that it falsely says 91, but she was really born in 91. So she was not 19 here. She was like 23 or 24. 23 or 24, I'm pretty positive, when she was arrested right here.
It's at my boyfriend's house.
Okay, we'll get with that later then. All right. Now, how long have you actually lived there in Missouri?
In Missouri since 2006.
2006.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she was like 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
23, 24, pretending to be a little kid.
Did you work down in Louisiana or anything?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Do you have family down there in Louisiana?
I have some, but unfortunately we're not on good speaking terms.
Okay.
Dipso,
And
dipso.
now, do you have
What
any
are you
family
doing?
here in Missouri? I'm sorry, we're in a different states. So.
Okay. I have my mom that lives in Missouri.
Okay. And is that it, or do you have anybody else?
Knowing damn well that's not
friends
true.
count, or not really?
No, like biological, like brother or sister, siblings, nothing like that. Okay, so are you an only child then? Okay, all right.
That's not true. I mean, yes, with her mom, but that's not true. Like, period. She's got a brother and a sister. I'm pretty sure there's a boy involved. On top of Mia, there's also like another kid that Rod was just paying child support for and wasn't in her life.
What's some things that you like to do? I mean, what kind of hobbies do you like?
I love art.
Love art?
I love to go to the movies.
Oh, Calypso, what are you
I love
doing?
Animals.
Okay.
She's being crazy. Hold on a second.
Just different things like that.
Good. Well, Gypsy, we are here investigating something, so I do need to talk with you about some things, okay?
I'm thankful because I have no idea why I'm here.
Okay.
Like, nobody will.
She's climbing in windows, causing a ruckus. So I'm gonna let this play and put her out the door with the rest of the cats real quick.
Tell me anything.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's kind of why we're here, to kind of help you out with that, okay? So, I am going to put this Miranda just here real quick, okay? And as I'm reading this, if you don't understand something, I want you to stop me and say that you don't understand, okay? It's not being rude, it's not implied or anything, okay? And just let me know. How much schooling do you have?
Unfortunately, I was homeschooled, but my education is kind of scattered, so I have the basic of a 3rd grader.
Okay. Do you know how to read and write okay and everything? Okay, good.
Not too much spell, very good, but I could read.
Okay. How would you say your comprehension level is?
Yep.
Good.
Good. Okay. Okay. You do have the right to remain silent.
Oh yeah, she's good with it.
Anything you say can only be used
I love
in
her.
court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have your lawyer present with you where you're being questioned.
She said that shit in
If
the
you cannot
first
afford to
part.
hire a lawyer, one will be going to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Did you understand everything that I read you? Okay. Do you have a cell phone number?
No.
No, not at all. Did you have a home phone?
My mom's phone.
Okay. What's that number?
417-833-8501.
Okay.
8501.
501. Okay. Do you ever do anything on the computer? Do you
She's
ever
horrible.
play games or anything on the computer? Do you ever mess with the computer
horrible.
or anything like that?
I don't really have a computer.
What is she doing? Everything. I mean, what is she not doing? She has a really big following over on social media, and every like 6 to 8 weeks, your standard shipping times, well, they used to be anyway, she changes who she is all the way around. Like, she puts on this influencer face, and then she says she's not an influencer, she's a survivor. And then she says she's not a murderer because she didn't actually do anything. And then she makes a TikTok trend where it's like one of those, we listen and we don't judge. And she admits that her mom, like, she's collaborating with people that are responsible for a lot of really immature and horribly life-threatening things. She's disgusting. She's disgusting. She's manipulative. She's back and forth. She's a liar. She's putting on, I mean, what was it, 2 months ago? She said she was going to do a Christian podcast because she wanted to find herself and find religion and be this whole fresh person. And like that literally came out with like a promo and then just got dropped and never touched again. She's everywhere. And when she, again, used the internet to not only find Nicholas, but for her to be able to orchestrate all of it, for her to be able to pay for the tickets, for her to be able to get him down there, for her to be able to look up certain things, for her to be able to meet him and orchestrate everything, her internet access she should not be allowed to have social media. Like, I'm not saying she shouldn't be able to like get on Google and like learn shit, okay? But she shouldn't be able to have a social media account. She definitely should not have a freaking cult-like following. That's disgusting. It's literally saying that you can create this fake victim mentality, and it's all very much coming out that everything that everyone thought they knew about Gypsy Rose and what that case was put out into the media as was a lie. There wasn't unnecessary surgeries. They were trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with her because she's been sickly since she was a little kid. She does have a microdeletion condition, so much so that she was so worried about the fact that her child might have it that she made sure that she tested to make sure that Aurora didn't have it. She literally had a complete almost halt, besides like normal checkups, of all of the doctor's appointments and things that were going on as soon as the doctors found out about the microdeletion. And all of the appointments up until that point, all of the surgeries, all the things that were going on, it was all side effects of them not knowing what the hell was wrong with her. Then they found out about the microdeletion, everything chilled out, and they figured it out. There was no need to be constantly going to the doctor and trying to figure out what was wrong because they finally already knew. So we see it stop. Now, Gypsy even admitted to Nick in a video that she had known for a long time that she could walk and that she had been lying to her mom about it. From how all the documents are laid out, it really seems as if maybe DeeDee was under the impression that Gypsy really couldn't walk very well until Gypsy ran away with a grown-ass man who I believe was married with kids at the time. Don't verbatim me on the children, but I think so. For sure, he was definitely not single. And that whole thing was a whole hot mess, dumpster fire in itself. Now, do I think that DeeDee maybe manipulated the system a little bit in order to survive? Sure do. I've seen it. And the fact that she's from Louisiana is what makes it even more believable. And take this how you want to. I lived there long enough in several different areas and have seen how certain people teach their kids how to generationally live off of the government. You will go to Louisiana and it's not just one color or another. It's literally every freaking body. So it's not that case either. I've seen it from all the people, okay? The grandma, the great grandma, the kid who had a kid at 15, 16, whose kid is now a teenager and is dating and probably about to end up pregnant. And you've got 4 or 5 generations living in the same house and they're all living off of the system. I've seen it rampantly in Louisiana. It's pretty bad, especially in the small towns that I lived in for a while. So do I think that DeeDee probably manipulated some stuff? I sure do. Do I think that she was abusing her child and making her go through all these unnecessary things? No, I don't. I think that Gypsy was a freaking handful. And I think that she really did believe that she was sick, and she was. And I believe that Gypsy tried to take advantage of a lot of things because her mom was trying to take care of her and then realized that Gypsy was a liar. And I think that they both just realized that they were going to be in a lot of freaking trouble because Gypsy could walk and she was not as sick as everyone thought. And at that point, what are you supposed to do? You've already been playing this game for so long. You can't just like suddenly admit to everything because then you're both, something has to happen. Now, is there a scenario where everyone could have walked away? Probably, but everyone would have probably had to owe back like a lot of money. I don't think there was ever a scenario where they were going to walk out of that situation with it on tape that Gypsy is admitting that she had been lying to DeeDee about being able to walk, I don't think that it would have gone very well in either one of their favors. Maybe DeeDee's, but they would have still said, okay, well, after she ran away, you still played the con. You still played it up for a few years. You know, you still played as if there was a problem here. So either way, somebody was going to end up in trouble. But it wouldn't have been nothing like this. They would have still, I mean, they would have been, shamed a little, I guess, embarrassed. You'd have been alive. I mean, Gypsy, for some reason, decided to play as if her sickly mother, who was pretty much dying already because of her own medical conditions, that was weak and always sleeping and not very productive whatsoever, she just wanted to pretend as if that woman was going to actually stop her from leaving that house when Gypsy could have literally physically got up and walked out anytime she wanted. And as a matter of fact, Nick begged her several times not to kill her mother. He said, why can't we just run away? And Gypsy insisted DeeDee had to die. Yet somehow she is the one walking around free in a relationship with a child, making all kinds of money off of being her horribly narcissistic, disgusting self, while the autistic man that knew better but was still used like a damn tool is in prison for life, being forgotten about, like he wasn't completely manipulated by Gypsy Rose and doesn't deserve a little bit of something better than what he's gotten, even if it means Gypsy somehow going back to jail for something. This is something that she orchestrated in her mind for a long ass time, that she was begged several times not to go through with, and she refused and was adamant that this was the only way, and that's not true. She just didn't want people to know that she had been lying. She was trying to save her own self, taking this way out. And the fact that that kind of person is able to just be out here living her best life is disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Okay. Did you ever have a cell phone that you played around on or anything like that? No? Okay. No laptop or
This lion bee.
Get
No,
a
my
wire
mom
thing?
didn't let me use one because she was like, it's unsafe.
No laptop, no internet. When she'd been on the internet sending dirty videos and all kind of stuff for years.
anything on the computer? Do you ever play games or anything on the computer? Do you ever mess with the computer or anything like that?
I don't really have a computer.
Okay.
No.
Did you ever have a
She had
cell
several.
phone that you played around on or anything like that? No? Okay. No laptop or
No.
Yes.
Kindle?
She has a child named Aurora. And when she was dealing with all of this, and this might be a little triggering for a lot of people, but I have to say it because y'all are bringing up the fact she's got a kid and it's extremely important. When she, and we'll eventually watch this video because it's evidence. There's a video that she recorded herself talking about the fact that their firstborn daughter, which she always wanted her firstborn daughter's name to be Aurora, would basically be given to Nick because he was the master. Like he was going to have to sleep with their daughter. This all came out of her mouth. That it wouldn't be that like that for the son, that nothing would happen between her and the boy if they were to have a boy, but that if it's a girl, then I think, what was it, the 13th birthday? Was it the 13th birthday? That Nick would get to have with their daughter because he's the master. And that she would make sure that the daughter knew not to, like, this is in video. This is so freaking disgusting. It's so freaking disgusting. Like, how do you have this woman saying this shit on video? These videos are on YouTube. You don't have to wait for me. Go to Into the Weeds channel. She's saying this shit. It's the same little girl's name. Why? Oh, why are you allowing this disgusting, perverted, pedophilic-minded woman to have a child after what you have found out that she said? And never mind the fact that after she got out, we found out that she hung out with all those kinds of people in jail. Those kinds of people is who she hung out with in jail for the most part. So yes, unfortunately, she does have a child. And she kept the name of the child that she wanted Nick to do all the nasty shit with. And her disgusting ass baby daddy knows that story and says that we need to realize what the difference is between reality and a fantasy. Because we're the ones with the problem. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really have a computer.
Okay.
No.
Did you ever have a cell phone that
It's-
you played
it's
around on or
vomitous.
anything like that? No.
This
Okay.
thing.
No laptop or
No.
Kindle
my
Fire or
mom
anything?
didn't let me use one because she was like, it's unsafe. So
Oh, really?
It's
Why did she feel like that was unsafe?
My mom tended to be overprotective.
Okay.
But,
Does she?
yeah.
All right. It's understandable.
Overprotective. She didn't A her, like physically. She didn't, she wasn't mean to her. She didn't hit her. She didn't do anything to her. She was just overprotective. Overcautious.
I want to tell you that what I've got to talk to you about.
Yeah.
If you're involved
They
in
both
this, you need to
complicated,
tell
bro.
me that now.
And I
Okay.
know that people try to like give Ryan a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, but I'm sorry. You are not a special ed teacher. Okay? And then you see this fake shit of this grown-ass woman pretending to be technically a special needs child because that's what she's pretending to be, is a special needs child. And you're a special needs teacher. And this is what you wanted to marry? Like, you should not be allowed to be a teacher, bro. I don't care. Something's wrong with you. Something's freaking wrong with you.
Okay.
I'm completely 100%
Okay.
honest.
And let me talk for just a second, okay? But if you're involved in this, then you need to be honest with me. You need to tell
The
me
boyfriend,
now, and not wait till
apparently.
later. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
But the
Okay.
timing is
I want you to
crazy.
understand that there's just some things going on that you need to be made aware of, and I think that you're aware of it,
Ooh.
okay? All right.
Maybe that.
My-
Oh,
my
okay.
concern-
So as soon as I read your comment, he said there's some things that we're aware of that I think that you're aware of, and I think he caught her using past tense. Let's go back and listen because I think she did say that.
All right, it's understandable. Why did she feel that? No, mess with it.
3.
Do you have a cell phone number?
No.
No, not at all. Did you have a home phone?
My mom's home
Okay,
phone.
what's that number?
417 833
Okay,
8501.
501. Okay. Do you ever do anything on the computer? Do you ever play games or anything on the computer? Do you ever mess with the computer or anything like that?
I don't really have a computer.
Okay.
No.
Did you ever have a cell phone that you played around on or anything like that? No. Okay. No laptop or
No.
Kindle
my
Fire or
mom
anything?
didn't let me use one because she was like, it's unsafe. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did she
Did it?
feel like that was unsafe?
My mom tended to be overprotective.
She didn't let me use one instead of doesn't let me use one, and tended to be overprotective instead of tends to be overprotective. Yep. She did say, that's why he says that next statement where he's like, I think you're aware of the things that we're aware of. Oh, he good catch. Good
Okay.
catch.
Does she?
Yeah.
All right, it's understandable.
Gyp shit. Oh, I can't stand her.
I want to tell you that what I've got to talk to you about. If you're involved in this,
This is
you
true.
need to tell me that now.
We're gonna be talking about all of that shit.
I'm
And,
completely 100%
okay.
honest.
And let me talk for just a second, okay? But if you're involved in this, then you need to be honest with me. You need to tell me now and not wait till later. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to understand that there's just some things going on that you need to be made aware of, and I think that you're aware of.
I think that
okay?
you're aware of
All
them.
right.
He knew already.
My concern at this point. Let me back up with something.
Not even realizing it.
You're here. Do you know where you're at right now?
Yes.
Okay, where are
Yeah,
you?
she's
at
looking
right
for the
now?
movie theater.
I'm at the Waukesha Police Department.
Okay.
She's so wild.
All right. And how did you live in Missouri at one point, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And how did you get from
This
Missouri
is true,
to
too.
here?
Not but a week ago. It was it all started when
No, she has her
I met my
child.
boyfriend Nick.
Okay.
Okay. And we met on an online dating website. My mom had a laptop, and so I used hers.
Wasn't it also a Christian dating website? Let me know in the chat. I'm pretty sure it was a Christian dating
But
site.
Let me back up for just a second, okay? Earlier when I said let's be honest with each other, okay? I'll be honest with you as long as you're honest with me, okay? And I want you to
Sounds
understand
good.
that Your honesty
I'm
goes
so
along with
slap
this,
her.
okay?
Oh.
You don't want something in
Yeah,
this
it was a
nature
Christian
to
website.
be like a big
Crazy.
snowball. We'll use that as an example, okay?
She went and found a man on a Christian website to help her kill her mother. And I'm telling you now, that was her intention. I really feel like it was her intention to go out and find a specific type of person that she could manipulate, because really, really, really early on in those weird ass, psycho ass videos that she was sending over to Nick, she was constantly saying how she could never hurt Gypsy or Gypsy's mom. It could never be her that physically hurt either one of them. And she made that real clear real early. So again, the fact that she went to a religious dating site to find a naive, gullible man to do this for her, and her social media has like over 9 million followers. And she's got them everywhere. She has a YouTube page. She has a TikTok. That's the one that's got the most. She's got an Instagram that's got shit tons of them. She loses her TikTok all the time. She just had like the one with 9 point something million. I don't know if she got it back or not, but she instantly made another one and had like 2 point something million followers on there within like 3 days of remaking the other one, I think is the whole thing. She's just allowed to bank off of what she's known for, which is the orchestrated murder of her mother. Like, I don't understand how there is not a rule against everything that she's allowed to do out here.
I don't want that snowball to be so big that, you know how when you pack a snowball and it's real small.
Is it gone? She never got it back? I know she'd have peeled it.
And what happens if you start telling lies? They get big, and you don't remember which ones you said and which ones you told. And as soon as that thing gets so big,
it's gross,
it goes down the bottom of the hill and it crashes into a lot of people. Okay, I mean a lot of people, right? And it hurts a lot of people, right?
And when Nick, like, I was going to go in and really try to take out a bunch of the bullshit in Nick's interviews too, because like with hers, there's hours of her just sleeping and I don't really give two shits about any of that. But Nick's got to have a conscious actually, because in Nick's, he is like talking to himself. He's freaking out. He's like saying all these things. So we're going to have to just listen to everything in between the interviews as well when it comes to Nick's, because he's given away a lot of info speaking to himself. Those are going to be a lot. I'm going to have to separate those out. Those are going to take probably a couple different Sundays to go over because I want to hear all of it.
It's so big and crashes and hurts. Now, if you're telling the truth, that's not
what she's doing too.
Right? Okay, so
good. Oh, I'm so glad.
That's kind of why I want you to be honest with me about this. Okay, about some things. All right.
That too.
So
she got away with so much.
I'm here. Okay. Because I don't think that this is something that you the intention wasn't there. You know, I don't think you're a bad person. I really don't. I think that you're a smart person. Okay. I think that you sometimes you get dealt bad hand, and I think sometimes that's what's happened with you. Okay. And I want you to understand that you need to be honest with me, and if you're involved in anything that I'm about ready to tell you, then you need to tell me. Okay. Your mom's dead. Okay.
There it goes again. I'm going to always play this.
Your mom's passed away.
She makes me sick.
She's deceased.
Oh,
all right.
God.
Now, what I want to ask you, did you have involvement in this? Okay.
How fake this shit is.
But hang on, listen to me for just a second.
She's like, shut up, girl.
I want you to understand something. Okay.
There's no way I could have been this person. I'd have instantly been like, girl, shut the hell up. We already know. Shut the hell up. He's just so nice to her. There's just no way. There's no way I would have been able to keep my cool, bro. Ain't no way.
You need to be honest with me. And if you're involved in anything that I'm about ready to tell you, then you need to tell me. Okay. Your mom's dead. Okay. Now, what I want to ask you is your mom's passed away. Okay. And she's deceased. All right. Now, what I want to ask you, did you have involvement in this?
I know, it's so gross.
Okay. Hang on, listen to me for just a second.
Shut up.
Okay? I want you to understand
I
something.
can't stand her.
Okay. You remember the snowball that we talked about?
Girl, look.
You remember the pencil that we talked
I want to say that the majority of people watch her because they are like constantly talking shit about her, making fun of her because she's doing the craziest shit ever. But there's a lot of people that actually believe that she was medically like abused and all them things, that they really believe in the Munchausen. They don't care about the medical documents that are coming out that she actually had the microdeletion. They don't care about the Gypsy files and all the facts that have come out. They are still saying that she is some sort of victim to something, and I don't see it. Do I think that DeeDee was probably doing some other stuff to keep them afloat? Yeah, I sure do. But I don't think that she ever did anything wrong to Gypsy. I think Gypsy was an entitled little freaking spoiled ass brat who got away with being that way because she liked all the attention she got from being sick. She liked the attention. And not to say that it's not hereditary, because apparently DeeDee, when she was younger, she would lie about knowing people. She would lie about like knowing celebrities, pretending she was dating people that were well known or famous and stuff like that, and just like pretend these things. So obviously some of what Gypsy is doing here mentally she got from DeeDee. So I mean, we can be for real about that. But when it comes to DeeDee doing anything physically wrong to Gypsy, everything Gypsy's already put out there and everything has already been completely proven to not be true. Even down to where she tries to say that somehow she was like locked in the storage shed or some shit. They were able to even go in and prove that that's not even true. Like pretty much everything that she's claimed that DeeDee did like wrong to her in those ways is not real. She's so disgusting. She's just disgusting.
Talked about. I'm gonna demonstrate something with a pencil here. Okay, look at me. Look at me for just a second. Okay. Sometimes people are going along. You know how you got a pencil, you got the lead here, and you got the eraser right here, right? You know what I'm talking about? You've seen a pencil.
Okay,
right?
we're talking about lead and erasers.
Okay.
She's still
When
squeaking,
you write
girl.
with a pencil, you write your own story, right? Okay. And you take that pencil,
Sorry.
you're writing along with your
So
story.
fake.
Sometimes some people make mistakes when they write stuff
Holding her
down, don't
stomach
they?
and everything.
We've all made mistakes. You've made mistakes. I've made mistakes, right?
Mm-mm.
You ever made a mistake in your life?
Her father and stepmother are a
I've
hot
made mistakes
mess.
in my life. And hang on just a second, okay? When you're writing this stuff down, all of a sudden you make a mistake. Well, what do you do with that mistake? You take that pencil and you flip it over and you start erasing stuff, okay?
Can't erase death.
And you erase it and you recorrect it.
You can't correct a murder.
And you
What
take
do you
that pencil
mean?
And then you rewrite your history, your story, okay? And I kind of think that's where you're at with this tonight, okay? That
She's
you
fine. Look, she's
have a
she's
chance
seeing
to
the
rewrite your
light.
story.
She's
And I think
finding a
that's
way
what
out.
You can get, is you can rewrite your story tonight. Okay, like I said earlier, I don't think you're a bad person.
I think you're
really
a horrible
don't.
person.
You know, I don't think that that's you at all. And you're not out here, you know, doing things that are so bad that nobody wants to talk to you, nobody wants to be around you. I don't think that's you.
Oh yeah, she is.
Okay, but what I do think, is there's some stuff going on that you and I need to talk about, and why these things happen. Okay, and that's where we're at with this. Okay, now
Fake
I want you to
upset. It's
understand
so
something.
ridiculous.
That you need to be, look at me, okay? Look at me for just a second, okay? You're in a situation where you can help yourself right now,
Mm,
okay? And that's what you need to do, okay? You've got to help yourself,
unbelievable.
because the more and more you let that snowball roll down that hill and get bigger, what's going to happen is it's going to explode. And that's what's going to happen with you.
Literally
You don't want that
going
big.
like this in the
I don't think
camera
you
for
do.
how she
I
wanted
wouldn't
him to
want
do
that.
it.
So we've got to rewrite history. We've got to rewrite some things, don't we? Okay, and I think that's where we're at with all this, right? What happened with your mom that night?
Ooh, I don't know, but I'd like to watch that.
What happened with my mom at all?
Okay,
I don't know.
Listen to me, okay, sweetheart. You know what happened to your mom, okay? You know exactly.
You know?
Sweetheart, listen to me. Let's not go down that road of taking your pencil and writing a bunch of mistakes down. And then when you get to a certain point, that paper's gone, and guess what? You can't erase it, can you?
No.
You can't erase it anymore. Do you want that? I don't think you do.
A
I
brat.
think you're smart enough to understand where we're at with this, okay? I think you know,
It's Munchausen's.
okay? And I know that
They're
you
pretty
know,
positive.
all right? I wouldn't be here if I didn't know. And I know the answer to a lot of these questions, okay? I already know them, okay? I know them.
Because it came from
Give me a
Christy.
chance to be honest with me, okay?
It came from
Because you
Christy
don't want this thing
talking to
spiral
her
out of
attorneys.
control, okay? Your boyfriend's in here, okay?
He's here.
He's in here,
Mhm.
okay? All right? And do you think that we've not talked to people?
No, I know.
Listen to me before you say a whole lot. Do not dig yourself in a bunch of lies, because what's going to happen, that snowball's going to get so huge, sweetheart, that it's going to explode on you, and you're never, ever going to dig yourself out of it. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Yeah, I wish he'd stop being so nice to
I
her.
want to know, okay?
Because, like, come
why?
on.
Why?
Why?
What?
Why did you guys hurt your mom? Okay,
We would never.
sweetheart,
hurt
look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Uh-huh.
I've got kids.
She's so fake. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I know, sir.
And I want you to understand something. Don't dig yourself that hole. Don't go down that path, okay? Because listen to me for a second. You go down that path, and what's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen if you go down that path? It's not a path to
It's
go
too
down.
late, bro.
I don't tell lies.
Okay, then
I don't tell
sit there and
lies.
lie to me, because if you do, what's going to happen is it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You're not going to remember the ones that you've told other people. Okay, other people that I've probably already talked to. You understand that?
I understand.
Yep.
Why?
Would you like me to start from the beginning?
I only want you to start from the beginning, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. And I'm glad you're making that progress. Okay, I'm proud of you for that. But the first thing that we need to get out of the way right now is why. That's the biggest thing. You've got friends. You've got friends that love you
Of course
and
I
care
know.
for you.
I know, and
You and your mom
Yes.
have
of
friends
course.
that care for you.
I
And
know.
you know what?
I know.
They're down the bottom of the hill with that snowball,
Mhm.
and they're asking all these questions. They're asking why.
She's so
I
annoying.
know. I know.
Now, help me give them an answer as to why. Okay, you have to give me an answer as to why, because they are so concerned about you.
I know. I have a lot of friends in Missouri. I know that. And
I wish we could see her face better.
I would never hurt my mom.
Okay, sweetheart, do you really want to dig yourself? You're digging yourself deeper.
Remember
Yes,
what
yes,
she
yes,
said.
I
It
would
can never be
never
her.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
She set it up
okay?
that way.
I don't play around with that. Okay, I'm not gonna play around with this. Okay,
Sir, I didn't do
Listen to me.
anything.
I didn't do anything.
listen to me.
I just stole the weapon and
Don't let
paid
that
for the
snowball get
tickets
bigger,
and gloved
because
his
that's what
hands
you're
as soon
doing
as he
right now.
walked in the door
Okay.
and everything else.
You
but
have a chance.
No,
You
not
have
one
the
me.
opportunity right here, right now. Because once I walk out that door and that opportunity's gone, guess what? It's gone.
I know.
It's just like when that paper's taken away and you're writing that pencil, you don't have a chance to erase that mistake. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to, in your family, in your friends. You don't have very many family members, but you've got a lot of friends. And we've talked to them all, okay? And every one of them want to know why. That's all they want to know. They still love you. They still care about you.
Girl, boy, why are you
Listen-
telling her all
listen to
that?
me.
They
Listen
still
to me
love you.
for
They
just a
still care
second,
about
okay?
you. She doesn't need to know any of that.
All they want to know is why. And I have to give that to them, because they can't sleep at night. Because they want to know why. That's all they want to know. Okay.
That part,
That's
too.
all they're looking at.
Sure. I have a million questions right now.
Okay,
So,
You know what? And I'm
No, you
proud of
don't.
for wanting to ask those million questions. And you know what? We
No.
can answer those, okay?
okay.
But we got to get down to the bottom of why. Okay.
From
The
Lifetime.
why. And
She
your
made a lot of
family,
money
your
from
friends
Lifetime.
are very,
And from
very concerned
People
about you.
sending her money.
They all love you. But guess what?
Sure.
Those friends are standing at the bottom.
She was playing submissive dominatrix with a bunch of people while she was in jail, men and women alike. So they would pay money and pay for conversations with her and give her money all the time and put money on her books. She was playing all kinds of people in jail, saying all kinds of crazy shit. All kinds of crazy shit.
Bottom of that hill.
I
And
understand.
that snowball
I
is getting
understand.
ready to crush them, because they
I
want
think
to
I've
know
done
why.
things very, very clearly. You think that it's me?
We know that it's
think
you.
it's me? I have always loved my
Listen to
mom.
me.
My mom and I are best
Listen,
friends.
listen to me.
Horrible
Listen to me.
acting.
Please don't dig yourself in this hole. And that's what you're doing. You're still doing it.
She already killed her mom. How much bigger can the hole get?
Do you
Come
think-
on.
Do you not think that we've already talked to some people? Okay. Do you not think that we've talked to everybody? I mean, I'm not going to come in here without having all my things in line. Okay. I want you to understand that.
Of course, I understand that. And
We need to get to the why.
It's so bad.
When we get to the why, and all these other questions I can answer for you, and we can move on with this, okay? And you're the person that knows the why. You're the only person that knows the why, okay? And that's where we're at with it. You're the only one that knows the why, and your friends
Sir?
Do you really want to disappoint your friends?
No, of course not.
Okay, then why?
May I please speak?
Well,
May I
when we get to
please
the why
speak? Girl, shut
this
up.
happened?
I don't even really know what happened.
Okay.
I came here because my mother kicked me out of my house. She and I were having a relationship.
So she's going to sit there and say that her mom kicked her out. So she is trying to make the police believe that her mom made her leave the house. Therefore, she was not home when her mother was killed, is what she's trying to make them believe. So stupid. Like, they already know. They already know.
I came here because my
Talking
mother
to himself,
kicked me out of my
tripping.
house.
Yep.
She and I were having relationship problems. I guess she wanted me to stay a little girl forever. She didn't really like my boyfriend. And she was like pretty much, if you want to move to Wisconsin with him, fine, go. And I packed my stuff. She basically wanted me out of the house before then because we kept on having arguments, but I'm not a violent person. I would never ever hurt her. And
She sure likes saying that.
And a lot of our arguments stemmed from being with Nick. And so I just basically chose to come here. I gave him money to come here. And I said, can you please come
You
pick
gave
me
him
up?
money to come to you and
Because my
take your
mom's
mom
taking me out the
out.
house
That's
real
what she
soon.
did.
And that's when he asked his mom, can I stay with his mom and him and his stepdad and his little brother? His mom said, fine. So anyway, I don't think I know the exact date.
Drinking a big ass
He
thing
came
of
to
coffee and
Springfield,
yawning.
But I know that I
That's
gave him the money
crazy.
to stay at a hotel. And anyway, I let him know that.
Hey, hang on. Okay, we're going in a totally different direction here. Okay, we're going to get back to where we started from. Okay, you listen to me. Okay, let's get back to the why. We can talk all night long about this other stuff, and I'll sit here and I'll listen to you.
Okay, so yeah. So then what people are trying to say that Gypsy's mom had is Munchausen by proxy, but we actually know that Gypsy was sick. She'd been sick since she was little, and it just took a long time for them to figure out the microdeletion situation. But considering the fact that now we have Gypsy on camera claiming to Nick that she lied to DeeDee about being able to walk, and she'd known for years before Dan that she could walk, then that means that Gypsy would be the actual Munchausen person, because she's very aware of the attention that she's getting and knows that she's faking it to get that attention. So yeah, they faked the by proxy when it comes to DeeDee, because she was never diagnosed with that. And it's a mental condition that has to be diagnosed by like an actual psychiatrist, right? Psychologist, psychiatrist, everyone does that part of it, evaluates people. So she is the one. Well, and see, the cancer thing, I can't really say too much about the cancer thing until I read more information, and this is why. As someone who's dealt with a child being sick and not knowing what the hell was going on, and them having to go through every single test imaginable from saliva swabs to spinal taps, and not knowing for weeks and weeks after they let us out what the hell was going on, we were told for like weeks that Ariel had leukemia. And then when we ended up in the hospital for a week straight doing all kinds of plasma transfusions and spinal taps and tests and things like that, we were still under the impression that it was some sort of bone or blood cancer. So then when we were discharged, they gave us what she ended up actually having as one option, and then another type of like blood or bone cancer, MD something, I can't remember exactly what the acronym for it was or whatever. So for the next few weeks after that, we still thought it was going to come back to some sort of cancer. So I can't really say too much. I can't really say too much about the cancer thing, because for almost a month, maybe a little bit more than that, before we found out Ariel's actual diagnosis, we thought it was cancer. That's what the story was that we were telling everyone, that's what the doctors were telling us, because that's what the doctors were telling us. So I can't say too much about that because I've lived that life to where that's what we were thought and told by doctors. So that's what the story was that we were telling other people. So I have to look more into that. But that's my story on that. Just putting that out there.
You listen to me, okay? let's get back to the why. We can talk all night long about this other stuff, and I'll sit here and I'll listen to you, and I'll listen to everything. This investigation is very thorough, okay?
Yep.
And there's a lot of whys, and you need to answer those whys, okay? Give yourself. What about yourself? Give yourself the peace that you need. You need a lot.
Only
of peace
only
inside
people with a
you,
conscience
okay?
can find peace in admission.
You know, once you get this off your chest, you know, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself, first of all.
Not if you're a psycho.
Okay? And your friends.
Not if you're a psycho.
My friends know me as a sweet
you're right.
and as
You're
I
right.
am.
But you know what?
My friends know me for the 8-year-old I pretend to be, is what she meant by that.
Sometimes sweet people make mistakes. Everybody does, okay? You make mistakes,
they're
I make
peachy.
mistakes. But you know what? I'm glad you're not this person that's out here going around and doing this to a lot of other people, okay? I'm glad you're not that person. If you are, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to be in the same room with you.
So if she kills one person, it's okay. He'll sit there and have a conversation. But if she's out there on a serial spree, then he don't want to talk to her. That's what he just said. We're going to listen to that one more time.
You're right.
That's
But
crazy.
you know what? Sometimes sweet people make
Oh,
mistakes.
she was on her feet, babe.
Everybody does.
On her
okay?
feet in a
You
taxi.
Make mistakes, I make mistakes. But you
On
know
her
what?
feet in a taxi.
I'm glad you're not this person that's out here
23.
going around and doing this to a lot of other people. Okay, I'm glad you're not that person.
About a
If
month
you
before
are,
her
I don't
24th
even want to talk to
birthday.
you. I don't even want to be in the same room with you if that's you. Okay, but I think what it is, I think there's a lot of frustration in your life. I think that you're, you know, there's some things that you and your mom, you know, you've already said that your mom, you kind of had some arguments and you kind of had some strained relationships. Okay,
But we worked
and
through
you know
it.
what? And you work through it. You're right. You do.
No, I know the comment I put on the screen earlier. I didn't know about the chasing with a knife situation. I don't think I heard that one yet. But there is one portion where she had picked up like a gun. And I probably don't need to say that word again because YouTube's going to flag this stream. That she thought was real. And aimed it at DeeDee and pulled the trigger several times just to find out that it was a BB gun. But she thought that it was a real one and that at that moment she was about to actually do it. But then it turned out it wasn't real. How embarrassing for her. So then that's where the rest of this happened. So I can imagine that after that, DeeDee was very wary of Gypsy because now she's tried to take her life. Now, apparently, again, there's a knife scenario as well where she was chasing her around with the blade. So could you imagine an older woman, overweight, unhealthy, has been taking care of her daughter her entire daughter's life, 23 years at this point, who's now got a lot of medical issues and is very, very sickly. Also sleeping next to the girl who just tried to take your life with the pew-pew and thought that it was real and that she was really going to do it. And now you're living with her. There were some searches that popped up that shows that DeeDee was trying to, maybe it seems like trying to find places for Gypsy to go. I couldn't imagine like the fear of knowing that you could fall asleep and like not actually wake up because of what's already happened. And then it actually happens that way. So yeah, I don't think a lot of people think about that. Just like how the whole mental tension had to have been in that house.
But sometimes that can get the better of people, okay? And I think that's kind of where you're at with that. I think that you're stressing your
Yeah,
life because your mom wanted you to stay so little all the time.
Dude's
Finally got
crazy.
to a boiling point, and you just said, you know what? I'm done. You know, no matter what, Mom, I'm going to go with my boyfriend. I'm going to do whatever I want now. You made a decision, okay? But we need to get to why
That is insane.
this happened to your mom, okay?
Oh my
you know what?
God.
People make mistakes every day. You do, I do, we all do. We've established that. And I'm going to establish it every time because you know what? That's what this is. It's just a mistake. That's all it is, okay? It's not something that's so huge out here that's just, oh my gosh. It's a mistake. It's a simple little mistake.
My mom.
It's just a simple little mistake is all it was, okay?
A simple mistake that she planned for years.
You know
Girl.
what?
I don't know.
You-
If I knew the basic facts of what is going on.
You're going to have to go back and check it out.
Sweetheart,
My friend.
We talked about it earlier in here.
My friend had.
It was a very long thought out
I
process.
have I do have a phone, but it doesn't call people. I just basically used it for Yahoo messaging app. And one of the people that had texted me, I had texted him that I was leaving home, and he texted me, and he's like, "Are you okay?"
Can you imagine
people
with
that post
when
things and
Aurora
stuff
gets old
on
enough to look
Facebook
stuff
and
up
have him,
online?
like, post. And unfortunately, the police came before I could even read what he was saying. So I guess he was trying to tell me something.
Okay. Do you see that that's what your friends, all your friends are wondering why?
Mm-hmm.
Even that friend that you're talking about is wondering why.
Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah's worried about you.
Aaliyah? Are you kidding me?
Look at me. Look at me.
Aaliyah's always been a bully to me.
Okay, but look at me. This time is different.
Did he just say Aaliyah was worried about her and she started laughing and said Aaliyah's always been a bully to me? Is that what she said? The background noise kind of sucks. But I think that's what she said.
That you're talking about is wondering why.
Yeah, Into the Weeds is work their asses off.
Aaliyah's worried about you.
Aaliyah? Are you kidding me?
Look at me. Look at me.
Aaliyah's always been a bully to me.
Aaliyah has always been a bully to me. Who's Aaliyah? The girl from the neighborhood?
This time it's a lot different. She's very concerned about you, sweetheart. Very.
What about my Aunt Rachel?
Okay. Why did this happen?
I don't know.
You do know why it happened. Okay.
I don't know why it happened.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I walked out that door.
Mm.
Did she have a
Figured
heart
so.
attack? She was
Hey,
sick.
look at me.
Asking if DeeDee had a heart attack because she was sick. Like you don't
That's
know.
not what I'm here to do. Okay. Then start being honest with yourself. And start being honest with me. No.
Gosh,
you're
she
not.
sucks, bro.
Okay. You're not a bad person. I don't care what anybody's ever said to you. I don't care what your family's ever done
Oh
to you.
my god.
I don't care that maybe somebody's bullied you or made fun of you. Okay. Well, you know what? All that rage gets pent up inside. That gets so overwhelming to anybody. I don't care if it's you.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody else. And you know what happens?
When she gets old enough, it's in school, bro. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I was talking about this the other day. Louisiana, the way that Louisiana schools are set up is like you either go to public school or you go to the Catholic high school. Notre Dame basically is like the big Catholic high school chain, I guess, in all of Louisiana. Regardless of where this girl goes to school, everyone is going to know that her mother is Gypsy Rose. So even if somehow they end up putting her in some sort of private school to where it's not as public, because even the Catholic schools were technically public schools. I mean, they had some little extra fees or whatever, but the football teams played each other. They were in the same districts when it came to sports and stuff like that. But there's no way that Aurora is going to be able to grow up and not be relentlessly tortured around these kids. I mean, think about it like this. When Britney Spears first got out of her conservatorship, she was posting all kinds of naked photos and shit online, twirling her boobs everywhere and butt all over the place, okay? Her teenage boys asked her very specifically to stop because all of their friends were constantly sending all of this stuff of her being half naked all over the place to everyone and shoving it in their faces and making fun of them and bullying them for it. And it went on. I mean, I don't know when she stopped. I didn't follow much after the conservatorship lifted. I know there's some stuff going on right now, but it's the same concept. Those kids cannot escape that. It was not their choice for that shit to be plastered all over the internet. It was not their choice to be born into that situation and then have to take the repercussions of it and suffer through whatever is going to come from it. And Aurora is the same. She's not asking for her mom to be out here making TikToks with the crazy ass woman who had a homeless lady jump into the water and then run away as she's freaking drowning and laugh about it because she's so immaturely stupid. She didn't ask to be born to a girl who offed her mom because she wasn't getting her freaking way. Like, if anything, Aurora might actually end up just as screwed up as Gypsy is in the head and be like, oh, if mom did it, hold my beer. and let's see what happens now. Like, we don't know what the hell is going to end up happening. She could either go the crazy way and we end up having her in the news too, because you never know, or she might end up finding out what's going on and just be done with that family. As soon as she turns 18, she cuts off everything and she wants nothing to do with them, and maybe she tells her own story. But I don't see a situation where that ever is normal, where there's not some sort of side effect, shall we call it, in Aurora's life. I just don't see a reality where that's the case.
Church.
Okay.
And I take communion and I release all of that.
Okay. And that's fine. And I'm proud of you for that, okay? And that's something that you need to continue to do, okay? But there again, people make mistakes, okay? You know, Jesus got angry in the Bible, did he not?
Yes.
And flipped the tables over, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so even he gets angry, okay? But all your friends are still down here, and all they want to know is why. They don't care about the details. They just want to know why, and they're concerned for you.
Isn't that the details?
And they still love you, and they still care for you. Matter of fact, there's still a lot of people there for you,
I know.
and every one
This
of them
good
is
cop
asking
thing
me,
is crazy.
why, Detective Hancock, why?
I don't know if you even know this, but my mom had guardianship papers for me.
I did see
because,
those.
My mom had guardianship papers about the age of like 14-year-old. And if in the case of anything should happen to her, I was supposed to go with my Aunt Rachel.
Okay.
And Uncle Ray.
Okay, but you're a grown-ass
Can we talk
woman.
about why first? And I'm glad you brought that up, okay? Because I've talked
That
to
only
them,
matters if you're a minor.
and you know what?
What?
They're the script people that sitting in there asking me why. Detective Hancock, why? With tears in their eyes. Detective Hancock, why?
Why don't you tell me why,
You
please?
tell me why, and then I'll tell you why.
I don't know why.
I don't
Yes, you do, sweetheart. You know exactly what's going on.
I don't. Because I don't know
Annoying
what's
as hell.
going on.
Sweetheart, look at me, okay? Stop letting this get out of control. Stop. Yeah, you do know. And that's smart. I'm proud of you for saying that you know, because you do know. And you're going to let this get so far out of control that there's no way you're going to dig yourself out of it. And I'm here, okay? Because your family and your friends, and I know all of them are just your friends and they're not your family, but you might as well consider them family.
I do.
Because every one of them care about you.
I do consider them.
And I get phone calls all the time. Mr. Hancock, why?
What do you mean all the
Mr. Hancock,
time?
that's all we want to know.
What do you mean you get... Okay. What do you mean you get phone calls all the time of people asking? Like, I understand he's trying to, like, get into her conscience. Baby, she don't have one. So you're talking to a wall. That's number one. But to sit there and, like, over-exaggerate, they're calling me all the time. She just got arrested. And you've been on the road half the time trying to get there so that you could even talk to her. What do you mean people are calling you all the time asking you why? Don't be exaggerating. That makes you not serious.
Why? We still love her. We still care for her. But why?
So unserious.
Mr. Hancock, we love her to death. But why? We love Gypsy. We care about her. You're Star Wars people. You're
Dan.
buddies. Every one of them talked to me and said, hey, we want to know why. Hancock, we love her. Tell her we love her. But we want to know why.
I just imagine how many people you've talked to.
And they all, you know what? And everyone wants to know why. They don't care about anything else.
Sure.
They just want to know why. So what am I supposed to go and tell them? What am I supposed to do? Okay? Because
I'm just wondering, the question you're asking, why? What happened? Why did I come up here? Why did something happen to my mom?
And that's why I'm asking. Why?
She had a lot of medical conditions.
Okay. This is not a medical condition. You know that.
Yeah, you
It's
know
not a
that.
medical condition at all. Okay? All your friends and family.
Please,
If I can't go home,
please tell me
listen to me. If I can't go home and tell them why this happened, that's all I want to know. If I can't go home
Oh
and
my
tell
God,
them
he's
that,
getting to
guess
be
what?
annoying.
They're going to wonder for the rest of their life. It's going to hurt them.
please tell me she did not commit suicide. She had bipolar.
Hey,
And
we're not going to get off on that track.
She really just threw that out there. Please tell me that she didn't do this to herself. Ooh, girl. Oh my God, the audacity.
You know what happened. You do know what happened. You were there, okay?
Wait, no.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
You were there.
I was
Yeah, you was.
Okay.
Go.
actually
Quit it.
You're leaving stuff out. You know something,
You think?
and you're afraid. You're scared.
No, she's not deaf.
Are you
I don't know what's
So
going
has
on.
somebody threatened you?
She's full of shit.
What
Clean the mirrors out.
do you mean threatened?
What do you think a threat is? What do you consider a threat?
I'm gonna kill.
Somebody ever said that to you? Yes, they have. And I know who told you that.
Nobody's ever said it to me.
So you're telling me you've never been threatened?
Well, once by a stranger at Walmart.
Okay.
Now she's just making
more
shit
recently.
up. Go.
No.
How far are you going to let this snowball get? How big are you going to let this snowball get before it just explodes?
Girl.
You want to let it get just so big, so huge, that even your family and friends won't ever talk to you again?
No, of course
That didn't
Because
work.
right now, all your family and friends, every one of them,
Well, they kiss her ass for her
they're
money.
there. They're still supporting you.
Of course.
You know why? Because they love you.
No.
And I've even had some of them tell me that they love you. They said, Mr. Hancock, when you go talk to her, tell her I love her.
Yeah, she
Tell
makes
her
me
that I care
mad,
about her
bro.
and I still love her. I said, you know what? I will tell her that. I will tell her that you still love her. But guess what? I can't do that because they asked something else of me too.
Why? Why?
They asked me why.
Is he gonna say why another 80 times?
told
We
them,
should
I
play
said,
a
you know
drinking
what?
game. We'd been dead an hour
said-
ago. Jeez.
This girl sounds like a smart girl. This girl
Smart and
sounds like a
manipulative
girl
are two
that,
completely
she's
different
gonna be honest
things.
with me when I go in and talk to her. And she's going to tell me why.
Now she's gonna fake cry.
And then I can come back and
No,
tell
she's
you
gonna
people
make
this. And they said, good. Because we love her. Totally love her. So
Oh, I
I'm
don't
telling
like
you, your
it.
family and friends love you. And I'll
This is
tell
so
you who they
pathetic
are,
to watch.
but we've got to get to a certain point before we can get on with that.
I wish there was a
You're-
camera on the dam right
I know
here.
you do. I know
That
you,
would have been
sweetheart.
great.
I know you love your mom. I have no doubt that you love your mom.
I should have everywhere. I should have done it.
Good.
Mm.
Listen to me, okay? I know you love your mom. And don't you think your mom loves you? Don't you think your mom just is worried about you? Loves you? Okay?
Wait, you just said, hold on. Did you just say, don't you think your mom is worried about you? You just told her that her mom was dead. So even if she wasn't responsible, that was a weird comment to make after announcing that already.
Okay.
I honestly didn't do anything to my mama.
Who did? Who did?
I don't know.
Do we want to go back to square one? You don't want to do that. We're too far into this. You don't want to go back to square one. How can I go back and tell all your loved ones and your friends that you love them and you told
She
Mr.
just
Hancock why this happened?
orchestrated her mother's murder. Do you think she gives two
Because
shits what
I
other
go back
people
and I
think?
tell them, hey guys, I can't tell you why. They're gonna be sad. There's so many of them
Useless
that
banter.
protect you and want to protect you.
I know, just arrest her.
And
Just
all
take
of
her.
them
It
told
takes
me
forever.
this. Everybody I've talked to says, tell them you love her. Tell them you care about her. Tell them we'll stick up for her.
Does this happen? Like,
You
is
know
this how
what?
he does all of his
Guess what?
interrogations?
Every one of those people asked me, why did this happen? And I said, you know what? I said, I'll talk to her. I said, she knows why. Okay.
Right?
And you do.
Wouldn't that be
You
some
know
shit? Oh my god.
Just because we do bad things
God.
doesn't mean that other people don't love us. Doesn't mean that your mom doesn't love you.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this, but please don't think I did it because I did anything to my mom because I didn't. Look, Nick and my mom didn't get along very good.
Okay.
But that's all I know.
So why do you think Nick did this?
I didn't say he did.
Sweetheart, I already know. I've already talked to people, okay? And right now,
He said he hated my mom, but because my mom didn't want us to be together.
See how she just changed it? He hated my mom.
I was getting on my mom's nerves. Her nerve medicine was running out. Her patience was getting very thin for me, sticking up for him every time.
good job, proud of you. You did a good job.
And so she asked me to stay away from him.
Mm-hmm.
And I promised her I would.
Okay.
And
And
but then she just said, well, if you want to go, go. I guess out of love, she did that.
Okay.
Because she wanted me to be happy.
So why did this happen to your mom? What was the reason for it?
I don't know. All I know is that
Why didn't it hurt her? Sweetheart, what was his reason behind this? We're back to that why.
I can't see why. He knows I love my mom. He knows that she's the most important thing to me.
So why do you think you did this to her?
No, we discussed this earlier. Go back.
He only
Scroll
said
back.
something to me that
None of that was real.
he said that
Oh, it's all
it's
proven
us
record
against the
now.
world, and that he's gonna protect me no matter what, and that we were gonna get married and everything, and nothing was gonna stop us.
Okay. Even your mom? So he took care of that, didn't he?
What do you mean? I don't think he would ever hurt her. I mean, he's very sweet. He's very kind. I mean, he doesn't like police that much.
It's fake.
Kind of
The high-pitched
radical,
voice is
I guess
fake.
you'd call it.
Okay.
But
Sweetheart, your mom loves you very much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she
So
actually
I'm not gonna
fits
go
like,
off on what Nick-
if you go and you look up stuff about microcephaly and microdeletion, the people that come up on like the medical pages have very similar features to Gypsy Rose. The same like face shape, the way that her eyes, like the spacing on her eyes, the way that her nose is, the so many facial features, and also the way that she has a limp. She has issues with her spine, I believe, so still, because the way that she walks. She has issues. She has medical issues. And again, the reason why she was going to the doctor so much before they found out about the microdeletion is because that's what happens while you're trying to figure out what's wrong with you. Adults that end up sick, that have to figure out what's wrong with them, end up going to an average of 9 doctors and told an average of 4 different diagnoses before they're finally told what's actually wrong with them. And there's a huge percentage of people that get through all of that stuff and still don't find out, still have the wrong diagnosis. So that's really important for people to understand that as soon as they found out about the microdeletion, all of the doctor's appointments and all the extra stuff stopped because it was no longer necessary. They had an answer. Now they could start working on treatment. And that's a lot of stuff that people skip over when it comes to the timeline.
Believes in what he doesn't believe. Okay. But we're going to start talking about why Nick did this to your mom. And you know why he did this.
Yeah, because she freaking begged him to. He tried not to. He begged her to run away instead, and she said no. DeeDee had to go.
Still are there and got your back and still love you. Don't let them down. Don't do that to them. Because every one of them still love you. Let's not do that to them. I don't want to do that to them.
I honestly would never hurt my mom, but I'm not.
But why did Nick hurt her? Now's the time to be truthful, sweetheart. No more lies.
The only reason I couldn't become is because he wanted me to himself.
Okay.
Because my mom kept getting in the way of us being together.
Sure. Sure she did. She didn't like Nick. She didn't want her little baby girl to grow up.
Ew.
She wanted to keep her little baby girl young, didn't she?
She said that there was something dangerous about him. She had a way of reading people.
Okay.
And she said that he seems like the head in a closet type of person that kind of murders and kills and
Your mom was right.
Jeffrey Dahmer kind of person.
You think your mom was right?
You heard that?
You know your mom.
Jeffrey Dahmer type of person. She was very well versed in serial killers. It's actually something that she looked up and like recreationally looked into quite a bit, which a lot of people do. But for her to pretend like she doesn't know Jeffrey Dahmer's name is definitely bullshit.
Right. You hit it right on the nail on the head, sweetheart. You know your mom was right when she said that.
That one might be real. Did she just realize that she effed up?
She know what?
That one might be real.
Okay.
Yes,
And how should you have listened to her?
I will be. Hey, how you doing? Bro, for real.
Tried to
Disgusting.
stop him. Was it too strong?
He was very strong.
Was it hard for you to try to stop him? It was very hard for you to try to stop him, wasn't it? He's too strong, wouldn't he?
Dang,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look
see
into that. That's crazy.
Look at me. Did you try to stop him?
I can't help it.
Okay. Hey, I'm proud of you. Look at me. I'm very proud of you for that. Okay, this is what I said in my direction. Okay. How did you try to stop him? Did you try to pull the knife away from him? Was that a yes?
She didn't try to do anything. She literally told him exactly how to do it.
No, that's why I'm asking you. It looks like you're shaking your head up and down.
She gloved his hands for him.
Okay. What did you do
Everything.
with the knife after all this was done?
I'm sorry that I lied to you from the beginning. I'll tell you the truth all now.
Good, good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I love him so much, but maybe he can get help now.
She's talking to Book Boy.
Maybe you can.
And I just want to know if he's gonna have any other information.
Yes, I know it.
How did you do that?
He was supposed to come and visit me, and I thought we were gonna go outside and we're just gonna.
I don't like how he
sit
keeps
together
touching her.
for a while.
You know, keep your hands off of her. Like, you're a dude. You shouldn't even be. You shouldn't be patting her on the leg, telling you how proud you are of her. Like, don't touch her. I don't like her. Stop touching her, bro. I don't like how he keeps touching her. It's giving me the creepy eepies.
And I thought we were gonna go outside and we're just gonna sit together.
Well, I was raised in a cult, so I've pretty much always
Got
known.
it at your mom's house?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm. Hey, Artsy gal.
and
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like her. I don't like it.
he
Yeah.
started walking
I don't like it. Don't touch her.
to my mom's room, and I told him that
Start wearing a mask.
we need to go outside. We need to go outside.
What was your mom doing? Did she sleep
She
or wake?
was asleep, and I got up to
Not just that. Like, okay, like we're like, how she looks doesn't really matter to me. What bothers me is that the guy that was sitting in the hallway right before this, like, she's sitting there playing the little childish card and like talking to him about Disney and Harry Potter World, and sitting there drinking her little apple juice and asking, "Oh, where's the nearest movie theater?" And he's just keeping up conversation with her. Like, even when she stops and has nothing else to say, he comes up with a question to ask her, and it's just like, what is wrong with you? Like, well, we were saying in that live, if that dude was in a relationship like during that time and they're still together, I hope that the wife probably left him, honestly, because you should not be having that kind of conversation with what's happening here, especially with them in full knowledge that she was not like a teenager that needed to be consoled, not a child that needed to be tat-tat and babied, grown-ass 23-year-old woman. Grown-ass, manipulative as shit 23-year-old woman who only left the house with the pills she could get high off of and no other medications because she didn't care. It's a lot. It's a bunch of funky stuff happening.
We need to go outside.
What was your mom doing at that point? Was she asleep?
She was asleep, and I got up to use the restroom.
It worked. She didn't shut up the whole time.
He had put me in the bathroom, and we had locked the door.
Okay.
And he went to my mom's room, and I heard her cry. And heard
You heard your mom crying. You heard your mom crying, and you heard your mom calling out your name.
She did. She called Gypsy's name. Gypsy orchestrated the whole thing, and at the end, she was calling Gypsy's name.
And he opened the door, and he was covered. His hands had drawn it, and he had cut himself on his finger.
You know if it was his left hand or his right hand?
It was, gosh, I think it was his hand.
Okay.
And what happened was, he commanded me to clean him up.
Okay.
And
How did you do that?
He commanded me to clean him up. She was in control of that entire situation. She orchestrated all of it. She planned every step of it. Nick is like slow when it comes to thinking about stuff. He has autism. He was collecting Social Security. He was still living with his parents because he had to have someone helping him in his adult life. He did not command her to do a damn thing that she did not tell him already was going to happen in the plan that she created. She's so gross. The whole thing, the way that she can sit here and just lie about every little bitty detail. Every little bitty detail. Like, I really do wonder what her original plan actually really was. Because I honestly think that the only reason why anything got posted on the Facebook page is because she wanted to get away from Nick. And she knew the only way that was going to happen is if she got him arrested. So I think that's the only reason why she put that on Facebook, is because she wanted them to come and find them. And she knew that she could play victim and get away with it. It would just be a little bit uncomfortable. I think that's what she thought. Because I'm pretty positive that her original plan was not to go with Nick. I think she really was using him to get out of that house, and then she was going to abandon him. And then her backup plan abandoned her, is how I'm pretty sure everything actually went down.
He commanded me to clean him up.
Okay.
And
How did you do that?
I cleaned
Yep.
things up with wipes and
With like what kind of wipes?
baby wipes.
Baby wipes? Okay. What did you do with those baby wipes?
Threw it
Like in the bathroom trash or
in the garbage.
in the garbage? Okay. Is that,
He says,
You don't know how he is.
you don't know how he is.
Why are you getting... Get away from me, bro! I don't like how close he's getting. Ew.
I was in shock. And then he took me to my bedroom.
You were not in shock. He was actually kind of
take off all my toys
in
off
shock.
the bed.
A little bit.
So it made you take all your toys off your bed? Okay.
And he raped me.
And he raped you?
And then after
You know what's also so hilarious about this is, like, there's messages of them like talking about this to where she says stuff like, I'm going to allow you to R me. Miss Ma'am, I think you don't understand the concept. That's not how the frick that works. So when she says this is because in their minds, they like orchestrated the story about how this was going to work. And in her mind, she wanted to play it out, or they both wanted to play it out as if he just came in there, kill DeeDee, and then he's going to take Gypsy. But in reality, she planned the entire thing, and that includes what they ended up doing together afterwards. And she's sitting here pretending like they're not going to find all the text messages and everything where they've literally discussed it in detail, down to the sex afterwards. All discussed ahead of time. God.
He made me grab my bag. And
Grab your bag.
and my bag to pack stuff.
Okay. What was in the backpack?
Cooties,
Stuff
yeah.
like soap and things. Clothes. He picked out clothes for me.
Yeah, he's too close. It's uncomfortable.
What did the backpack look like?
It's a black backpack that says Faith Book.
Faith book on it?
Mhm.
Black backpack? Okay.
And a pink suitcase.
A pink suitcase?
And he put my clothes in there. And after that, we called a taxi.
Okay.
And
Do you remember what company, taxi company it was?
just Springfield, yellow cab.
Yellow Cab? Okay. All right.
And I know that helping him clean up was wrong. But he said I had to, and he grabbed me by the throat, and he said I had to.
Okay.
Liar.
And so that's why I did it.
Big-headed ass liar.
We took
Ugh.
a cab back to his hotel.
Where was the hotel at?
The Days Inn on Kentwood Avenue, North Kentwood.
Okay. So they're like one stone.
Ew, homework. I don't miss those days. Good luck with your homework.
And we stayed there, and until we can get a bus, a Greyhound bus. But the Greyhound bus that he was gonna take to go back to Wisconsin, it was too full for me. So
There was an
and he
issue with the
told them
tickets.
My name was Bella Godejohn,
Okay.
so they couldn't track me. And
I
we
wonder
took the
why.
Greyhound bus, and we came here where we stayed for a few days at his parents' house
Okay. Why are you wearing a wig?
because my hair is fully grown out, and he didn't want people to recognize me.
Where's that wig at now?
Back at his house, all my stuff is at his
Here.
house.
In
Here
Okay.
in Big Bend,
on Big Bend? Okay.
and I have
And he
money
got life.
there. I have my social security cards there. I
He's in
have,
there for life.
an extra feeding tube there.
Okay. So you got all that extra stuff there.
Yeah,
Okay.
important things that I have to get back.
Okay.
What's gonna happen to me, sir?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, and we'll talk about that, okay? I want to get a few more things out of the way. You said that when you were in the house, you guys were supposed to go outside. Had him and your mom, I mean,
She's gotten up and walked around
Yeah,
several
yeah,
times in these videos
She
alone,
didn't know
yeah.
he was there.
Okay, so she had no idea it was there.
Plus, she was
Had
not
they
in a
argued
wheelchair
or
when they
anything
arrested her.
before? I mean, why did he? And we're back to that question of why. And I want you to tell me why he did this.
We're gonna repeat the why shit 80 times more.
On the phone, they had.
We're about halfway through.
I wanted them to get along.
There's
so
43
bad.
minutes left of film.
And I invited him to come in March to see Cinderella with me. The
This
movie.
past March.
Yeah, that nasty bathroom floor.
And anyway, unfortunately, it hurt my mom's feelings because I paid more attention to him than her.
Okay.
And
Notice that. It hurt my mom's feelings because I paid more attention to him than her. Now, there's also, and if I'm wrong on remembering this, tell me in the chat, because I know a lot of you have been like following along with all of the factual stuff over there on Into the Weeds and stuff from before that. There's been people trying to expose this little psychopath for a long ass time. Man, long time. There's like stuff that I remembered hearing from interviews with Nick and stuff like that after the fact, where he like actually met DeeDee at the movie theater. There was like an entire conversation, like they were in the theater together. She was fully aware that he was there. And the way that they make it look in the movie that Lifetime did, or whatever it was, series, movie, whichever it was, the one that Gypsy tries to pretend is so accurate, sure. They have him just kind of being this like weird little creepy guy in the theater, eyeballing Gypsy in her Cinderella outfit, and DeeDee is like mean mugging him because he's staring at her kid, and it's like all weird, and there's no conversations. He's just kind of like in the background, not sitting with them, real uncomfortable, real strange. But then she lets Gypsy go off to the bathroom by herself after she's like already been really weary of the Nick character. So the whole concept in itself just didn't really make a lot of sense. Like the character for DeeDee was already really well aware of Nick, didn't like him. There's no way knowing that he's like right there, and then that he also gets right up as soon as Gypsy walks out the theater. That's how that would have worked without DeeDee being all up in their business. Because again, Nick says that's not how it went at all. That they actually talked, that she was very fully aware that he was there to meet up with Gypsy, that he was introduced as the boyfriend, all the things. So she's lying here too, the same way that it's not portrayed correctly in the show.
Movie Cinderella. And anyway, unfortunately it hurt my mom's feelings because I paid more attention to him than her.
Okay.
And anyway, she didn't like him from then on. And I called him to try to talk to him, and he told me, I talked to him for a little while and was like, you're not good enough for my daughter, you're a creepy guy, and it's creepy that you were hitting on my daughter whenever we're going to a family movie, and he doesn't like his name to be dragged through the mud.
Is that something he's told you, or words that he's used, or okay? So he told you he didn't like his name being dragged through the mud by your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he said that it was his way of getting justice or revenge.
Okay. Do you know what he meant by getting justice or revenge?
She's literally making this shit up on the fly.
What did he
like,
tell you?
damn.
He just said that.
Yeah, Gypsy was in a diaper when they were doing it on the bathroom floor in the theater. I think it was even that time of the month, if I remember correctly.
Did he say she deserves it? Or did he say she deserves something else or something different?
Well, he said that
you
he
can use whatever words you want, no trouble.
He said he would have done way worse if he didn't care about me. He said he wanted to originally rape her too.
Mm-hmm. That was apparently something that was also discussed.
No. I didn't want to.
That's why we're going to go through the text messages and stuff too that came out in court.
I know it doesn't make it any easier, but I'm proud of you. Can you describe the knife to me?
It's sharp.
Yeah, you think?
Would it be like a folding knife, a switchblade, a butterfly, or something different?
She stole the weapon too from Walmart.
A long
Was it Walmart or was it the mall? Was it Walmart or the mall? I think the stupid movie, the act, whatever, the one with that little actress chick, I think they have it at the mall, but I think in the reports she stole it from Walmart. I think.
Would it be like a folding knife, a switchblade, a butterfly, or something different?
It was Walmart.
It was a long knife.
A long
That's all
knife.
That's all I know.
Would it unfold, or would it fold up, or something different?
I don't think it folded.
I think it was just a knife with a handle,
I
or
agree with this.
something different.
It looked like just a handle.
Here's the channel
Where
email.
you got that at? Wasn't from the kitchen. Do you know what he did with the knife after all this?
No.
You positive?
Sir, I loved my mom so much.
I can tell you did.
I would have known. And I don't
Girl. So full of poop.
If you would have known this was going to happen, you would have never went with him. When you say you went with him, what do you mean by that?
I would have never got involved with him.
Never had a relationship with him.
We've been in a relationship for 2 years and 7 months. And in that time, his exes have told me that he's very controlling. And he's into that thing, BDSM.
that thing, and then all the plethora of disgusting ass little videos come out and make her sound so much more ignorant. Ugh.
Fetish thing.
That's a sexual thing. Okay.
And I agree.
And
with
fast
that,
too,
I
bro. Like what?
guess. I guess it's fun that
Wild.
with him being a little controlling. I mean, that's fine.
Did anything ever happen here when you were in this state? Sexually, I mean, was all the sex that you had here in this state, was it consensual?
I've seen it. We're gonna play it.
Consensual, okay. But in Missouri.
And all the baby
was
clothes she stole and
he forced
everything.
himself on you. And when did that happen? How did that make you feel?
Horrible because of her.
Yeah. She did.
When did you
Yeah.
guys have sex at?
After what happened in my bedroom,
Okay.
we went back to the hotel and
Recorded each other
everything
eating brownies and other things and weird shit.
that he did this for me because he worships me and he wanted us to be together.
He wanted you guys to be together, told you everything would be fine.
Mhm.
What did you think that he meant when he said that?
But
What she's failing to say again is that it's in the messages. He is begging her not to let this be the way this happens. He is begging her in black and white text presented to the court not to do this. For them to just run away instead. Why can't we just run away instead? No. So she is failing to tell him the truth about how it's all her that orchestrated this. She stole the weapon. She paid for the ticket. She literally planned everything. She was stealing money and who knows doing what else for money, because we really don't understand how she was able to honestly pay for, like, at least I don't know all the financials for that, but she was able to pay for a lot of things that cost a lot of money for somebody who wasn't working, somebody who didn't have a job. So I don't really know what else she was doing for money or where else she was getting it from, but we know that she was stealing money from her mom. And again, he gets there and she gloves his hands. She doesn't let him open the door. She opens the door for him. She puts gloves on his hands. She literally, this is the best part. Like, this is so pathetic, but this is the best part. She literally recorded a video of her walking around the house to give him a tour of where she wanted him to go, the exact route from the bedroom, from the front door to DeeDee's room. And in the tape, she has a knife in her. Does she have the knife in her hand? I can't remember if she has a knife in her hand or if it's just like her empty hand, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. She's sitting there. She's standing there where DeeDee's bed is. And in the video, she's doing this motion to literally physically show Nick exactly how she wants him to kill her. Well, he's begging her for them to just run away instead. He really, really, really was brainwashed into believing this is the only way that this could happen, because no matter what he said to try to deter her from it, she fought him tooth and nail until he gave in. Until he gave in to her. And she's the one out, walking amongst us. It's so gross. It's so freaking disgusting.
he said he wanted to marry me.
Okay. How did that make you feel when he told you that?
Happy,
Sure.
because we talked about getting married before.
But you knew your mom was dead at that time. Is that correct or not?
That is correct.
That's correct. Okay.
I wanted to protect him. At the same time, I don't want to go to jail. Because I didn't do anything wrong.
A lot of people did, though.
This is why
A lot of people did.
from the very beginning when I talked to you that I said your involvement.
But that's what I'm saying too. Like, if you don't want to wait for me and you really want to go get the for realsies, the Into the Woods podcast is doing for this case what we do for the Idaho case, putting their money and their energy and their blood, sweat, and tears and their passion and everything into physical evidence. They've gone in and gotten I think right now they're fighting to get medical records. I think they had a live, I think yesterday, where they were trying to figure out what was going on. I only stopped in for a few minutes. I gifted a few memberships, and then I had to go on with what I was doing. But they're doing really good work over here. So I really want to show my appreciation for how much truth they're putting out there. But they have everything. They have Nick's videos, they have confessions, they have phone calls, they have text messages, they have the videos that Nick recorded saying crazy ass shit that he sent to Gypsy, videos that Gypsy recorded dancing and doing all kind of crazy ass shit. They have all of the physical actual evidence over there. And they're still trying to get more. I just don't understand how she's free. It's just so disgusting.
Okay. Because I don't want you lying to me. I don't want you leaving stuff out. Okay.
No way.
What was he wearing?
I guess I should check the weather.
What happened?
A scary shirt. It was black and it had clowns on it. Scary clowns.
Scary clowns, black shirt. Okay. Can you describe any other clothing that he might have been wearing?
A hoodie, a black hoodie.
Black hoodie.
And black pants.
Black pants. Okay. What about his shoes?
He wears the same shoes.
Do you remember what color those were?
Like an off-white. He only has, I think, one pair.
Okay. Does he still have those?
If he's wearing them right now, he's wearing them.
Do you know if he has those pair at the house here in this day?
Hasn't it been like some days? I don't remember exactly how long it was in between them doing the crazy and then the arrest. But I know that she was at his house for a few days. Same freaking shirt. What a dumb shit.
They probably are.
So the ones that he killed your mom, he was wearing, he probably has here at the house that he was living in.
Yeah, she only testified
Anything
against
else
Nick.
that he was wearing,
So disgusting. I can't believe they
hoodies or
allowed that
anything
shit.
Like that? Nothing. So you never went in the bedroom.
No, sir.
You said they had locked you in the bathroom.
Because she never went to court. Because they never actually tried her. She took a plea deal, and in that plea deal, she just had to get on the stand and testify against Nick. But in her testifying against Nick, and we're going to watch all that too, she admits that she's the one who orchestrated the whole thing. She admits that she stole the weapon, that she paid for all the tickets, that she stole the money to finance the entire thing. They talk about how much money it actually cost. Like, while she is blaming him and testifying against him, she's taking the majority of the responsibility for everything but the physical act of the blade. And they just allow it. So nothing about any of that could ever be brought up because it had nothing to do with what actually was presented in court against Nick. So nothing about Gypsy and her bullshit was ever brought in front of a judge to hear. But the sides knew. The state knew. All the prosecution knew, the defense team knew, she knew, her family knew. Christy's the one who planted this bullshit. That's a fact that Christy is the one who planted this bullshit. It's disgusting. I just don't see how this was allowed, especially knowing that what she was nothing like the public persona that she put on. And as she's getting on the stand to testify all these lies, she's in who she actually is. There's no wheelchair. She's got her hair grown. Her voice isn't as mousy anymore because she has to be herself now. I don't know how this happened. I don't know.
Describe how that happened.
As I was going towards my mom's room, because I was becoming like,
see, she's gonna get up and walk around.
It's a hallway.
She can stand just fine. She didn't even stutter a little.
Put me in the bathroom.
And walking backwards. Look at that. Look at all that movement.
Locked the door in the way that it locked itself.
Wheelchair wear.
Inside the bathroom when you
I was
walked in?
inside the bathroom.
Okay.
And then,
So you can lock it from the outside?
no, he put it like to lock inside and then he closed it.
So the lock was on the inside
The
with
lock
you,
was
right?
on the inside.
Okay, so how come you never unlocked
Zoe.
it when it came out?
I never thought about it.
At,
And
at that point, did you know what his intentions were?
not really, no.
You didn't know what his intentions were with your mom?
I
So
was
full of shit.
afraid of him, so I thought I'd give him time to cool
Actually,
off.
she's living somewhere where I dated a guy that used to live there, Lafouche.
Then I heard
She's
all
living in
the
Lafouche by the
screaming. I
bayou.
was so scared that I just covered my ears.
I'm pretty sure she's in Lafouche.
Crawled up in a little corner.
Where were you at in the bathroom?
You
said you were curled up.
I'm by the tub.
Grand
by
Isle.
the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
I was there.
Grand
What were
Isle.
you wearing that night?
I was wearing a white nightgown with flowers on it.
A white nightgown with flowers. And you're doing this to have flowers on the top up here.
Flowers on the top.
Okay. Now, when you said nightgown, I'm not a girl, so I don't know what those things are. Can you kind of describe it a little better for me?
A long gown, long sleeves,
Okay.
white, and it was a soft
Yeah, she's in
material.
Louisiana.
Soft material. Okay. Did you have panties or shorts or anything on?
No, I don't usually wear panties.
I hate that word. I hate that word so much.
I'm gonna get a little bit personal, okay? When you were in the bathroom and you heard your mom screaming, can you kind of describe that to me? Again, should I start from the beginning, the middle to the end?
I heard her wake up, kind of moaning, and I heard her scream,
You heard her moan and then you heard her scream.
and
Can you describe her screaming to me?
It's very dramatic in the show,
Okay.
which I can imagine it wasn't very quiet.
then she kept screaming louder and louder, and then she had said, "Gypsy, Gypsy."
She was in Lake Charles and she was married to
He
Ryan.
isn't who?
She's not there anymore.
Gypsy, my name. She was calling for.
She was calling.
She was calling for my
She,
name.
your mom.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I think I knew what he was doing.
At that point, you knew what he was doing,
I knew what he was doing, but
and your
I
mom
was,
was hollering at you for you.
but I was too afraid to go because I was afraid he'd do the same to me.
So would it be safe that you kind of knew what he was going in there to do when he locked you in the bathroom?
She's so full of shit.
Okay. Did he tell you kind of what he was going to do?
She is so full of shit.
Make us, make a comment or any kind?
You know. But while he was doing it,
No, you say doing it. I can't guess. Part of my job is not to guess. So,
killing her, he said a comment. You won't keep us apart. You won't keep us apart. You'll be dead before that happens.
where were you standing at? Where was he at? Whatever he said that.
That's actually interesting that she said that because as far as I can remember from watching the act, they have the character playing Nick being completely silent. And when he comes in, like knocks on the bathroom where she's like hiding to let him know that, like to let her know that he's done with the deed, he's in shock. Is how the character is portrayed in that moment. And she again has come out and stated that that was the most realistic one out of everybody that's tried to whatever when it comes to this case. So in this, she's telling the guy that he was saying all this crazy shit when we know that it's not true. And in the show that she says is accurate, he's in complete shock when he answers that door. His face is stoic. His eyes are big. He doesn't say a freaking word. And she just starts like cleaning him up. Like he's not talking. He's in literal shock. And again, this is a man that begged for her to just run away. He could have showed up at that door right then and there and just grabbed her bags and they could have gotten to a taxi and never even woke up DeeDee. They could have been hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours away before DeeDee ever woke up. But instead, this is what Gypsy said had to happen, no matter how much he begged for her to change her mind.
My hands over my ears like this, and he was in my mom's bedroom.
And that's when he was making that comment. You're not going to stand between me and her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How'd you get these stuff on your neck? How'd you get all that?
They're hickeys.
They're just hickeys. Okay. How'd you get this?
You nasty.
That is a hickey, and that one's a bruise. And then
You're telling me this is a hickey?
Damn.
You've been honest with me this whole time No, start.
hickey.
You see how dark that shit is? That's a hickey on her arm. What? That's crazy, bro.
And that one's a bruise. And then
You're telling me this is a hickey?
That's wild.
You've been honest with me this whole time now.
No way, bro.
No, start lying to me now.
Sucking on
What
an
is
arm
this
like
and how
that.
did you get it?
It's crazy, bro. No.
I'm a guy. I would never give a girl
That's
a hickey on
wild.
her arm.
I'm a
Okay.
guy who would never leave a hickey on an arm. Shit.
How'd you get that bruise? Look at me.
That's too funny. I can't. That's too funny.
At what point did you grab your arm?
Oh, now she's saying that he grabbed her.
he kept on grabbing me.
Girl, I don't believe nothing you say. Arm
And he
hickey.
made me clean up the drops.
You wild.
Describe that to me.
He forced me to be naked while I was doing it.
Okay.
So, he made
Remember, there was no
kitchen,
forcing of anything. She literally planned every detail.
um,
Every detail. She planned the whole thing out.
carpet
Some sick
washing
fantasy.
stuff.
Okay. What was, do you know the name of it or what did it look like? Can you describe it to me?
Just this one carpet odor remover. We didn't have any stain remover.
Was it in a bottle?
It was in
or-
a reddish maroon bottle.
Okay.
And he grabbed my arm like this and said, "Clean it up."
Now, where were you at when he did that? What part of the house were you at?
Unbelievable.
The drops of blood went from my mom's bedroom all the way to the hall,
No, there is no Munchausen.
the dining room, to the kitchen.
There is no Munchausen on DeeDee's part.
He made me
That
clean
was all fake.
each drop.
Okay.
And he wanted to drink of water. So he said he couldn't touch any of the cups. So grab him a cup, get him some water, and he made me give him a drink of water.
Okay. What were you using to clean up the blood? Was it like a washcloth, a towel, or something different?
Scott towel.
Scott towel. Was it something your mom had in the house? Okay. What'd you do with those towels?
We threw it in the garbage.
The garbage. Okay. Where's that garbage at now?
They took it out.
Okay. Where did they take it out to? Like the street, or did they take it somewhere in a car and take it, or something
In
different?
this, the trash usually passes on a Thursday morning.
Your guys' trash comes on Thursday morning.
So we put it out on the curb
When did he kill your mom?
on the night. The night of the night.
The night of the 9th. Do you know what day that was?
I can't remember.
Let me guess, a Wednesday?
The name of the day. I'm sorry.
How come you can
What day of
remember
the
the
week
night,
is-
but you don't remember the day? Can you kind of explain that to me?
Because I remember
This is June, right?
we were planning to sneak outside and see each other.
And you remember it was the 9th.
A Tuesday.
Anything else you need to tell me? Anything else you're leaving out? It's your last opportunity.
No, sir. That's it.
Nothing about you.
I didn't do anything wrong. He said,
You never killed your mom.
no,
Never touched her with a knife.
never did, sir.
You
Never mind, she
agreed.
stole it. So yes, she did
Oh,
touch
and
the
then
knife.
You knew he was going to kill her.
I never.
What do you think she's going to tell me?
He's gonna tell you that I came here just to see him and that he didn't do it.
So he's not going to tell me that you had any part of this.
I don't honestly, I don't know what he's gonna say.
Okay, I'm asking you direct and straight.
Mhm.
You don't think he's going to tell me that you had anything to do with your mom's killing? And this is the time to be honest, because like I told you, walk out that door.
He has a romantic notion of
Romantic notion. You
doing
put it in his head,
together
bro.
to-
I didn't want this. You literally planned the whole thing. You lying little
No, sir.
skank.
Did you help
No, sir.
Nicholas kill your mom?
No, sir.
Such a liar. The fact that she lied so much, I don't know how she didn't get in trouble. The fact that she has continuously,
your mom.
like, okay, since she has gotten out, she has said some shit on podcasts and videos and messages that have negated so many things that she said on the stand. Not just here in these interviews, on the stand during Nick's court hearings. To prove that she has perjured herself 1,500 times. And I don't know how she just keeps getting away with so much. Lying under oath is against the law. And I just don't get it. I really just don't understand it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sit tight for me, okay?
I don't remember how long was in there, but then he comes back and sits down.
But I forgot that I was lactose intolerant.
Okay.
And I started drinking some chocolate milk, but then I got sick.
Okay. All right. So you ate at the Waffle House there, right next to the Days Inn, to the same parking lot. Okay. Then where did you go after you guys ate?
I went back to the hotel to lay down because I wasn't feeling good. I felt dizzy and my stomach felt bad.
But they were recording themselves doing all kinds of nasty stuff while they were eating brownies. So where in the night did you not feel good, Gypsy? Because that's not what your recording of your own self shows.
Okay. So you guys lay down. Approximately how long do you think you guys slept?
Probably about 5 hours.
About 5 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. After you slept for 5 hours, then what did you guys do? Did you have to go anywhere?
We stayed at the hotel the whole time, really.
So you stayed at the hotel for a while, and then how did you wind up? Now we kind of need to know. You stayed at the hotel. What day did you leave the hotel, and how did you get from the hotel to wherever you went to get to here?
We were supposed to take a Greyhound bus. His bus was scheduled for to leave on the 11th at 6:13.
Yeah, there was some
But
issues with the bus
whenever
tickets.
We got all our stuff packed and everything.
We're going to be going over that too.
We tried to go to the Greyhound station, and all the tickets were sold out.
How did you get from the hotel to the Greyhound station?
Taxi. We used the taxi the whole time.
The same one?
Same taxi service, but different driver.
So Springfield yellow cab?
Right.
Okay. So you got a cab from the hotel to Greyhound.
Mm-hmm.
Did they drop you off and leave?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you went in there.
We went in there.
She's 23 here.
We're going to purchase my ticket.
A month before
but
turning 24.
They were sold out.
Okay.
So they said that they just fixed our tickets for the morning after.
Okay.
And that was at 7:30.
7:30 at night or in the morning?
In the morning.
In the morning. Do you remember what day that was?
On the 12th.
On the 12th. Okay. So your mom died on the 9th. And you had 10th, 11th, and 12th. So we're missing a couple of days in there. What did you guys do for those couple
2015.
of days?
Stayed at the hotel.
Okay. Did you guys go to Walmart or anything?
He went to Walmart to get us something to drink.
Okay.
And on the last day, he went to Walmart to buy condoms.
Okay. All right. So anywhere else that you guys went together, or was it just him that was leaving out, or something different?
That was it.
Okay, so he was the only one leaving. You were staying at the hotel.
I wasn't staying at the hotel.
Lou.
We both went to Walmart together, but I waited outside.
Okay, so you went to Walmart together, walked up there, rode up there, or what?
We took a cab there, and I waited outside with our luggage because he didn't want our luggage to be by itself.
And you went from there to the Greyhound bus station?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what were you wearing?
I haven't changed my clothes since then, so this.
Okay, so that's what you were wearing the day. And did you have a wig on at that point? Anything else on your face?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm wearing the same shoes, same everything.
Okay. All right.
I even told him that my thoughts of life with him would be a bit different, and this is not how I wanted it to be. And
See, that's the only part
Yes,
she's being honest
right.
about. That is the only piece of this she's being honest about. This did not go the way that she thought it was going to go. She got to Nick's house and realized that this is not what her fantasy was supposed to be like. That's why I'm telling you, she posted this shit on Facebook because she wanted to play the victim and get away from Nick. And she literally got everything that she manifested. She's the one out free, having the kid, having the relationship, getting all of the victim label praise that she thinks she deserves when she doesn't, while he is getting life in prison. And she was never even brought in front of a judge except to talk at his hearings. She manifested everything. And it turned out for her exactly how she wanted to after the first round. After she realized that where she was with Nick at his parents' house wasn't the ticket. It worked. Exactly what she wanted to have happen happened. That's crazy as hell.
About him that he can make you feel comfortable in any situation. And I never felt like,
Oh, my dad's a New Year's
baby.
baby.
When I got to Wisconsin, because I know that he loves me and he would do anything for me and to be with me. But I know that there's this, he called it his evil side. He needs to get rid of that side.
Never mind all of her
That's the way
multiple
to live.
personalities that she has
You live a righteous
that are
life.
recorded.
You live a good life. He even made me leave behind my cross because he doesn't.
He made me leave behind my cross. What?
You live a righteous life. You live a good life. He even made me leave behind my cross because he doesn't. He believes his own religion, I guess.
Okay. When you guys went to the rehab bus station, take us for a while, where'd you guys go from there? Did you guys stay the night somewhere?
After they couldn't get me on the bus, we went back to the hotel, stayed another night at the hotel.
And what day was that?
The 11th. We were supposed to leave on the 11th, but bus, I couldn't get on it, so we stayed another night.
So you stayed the 11th and into the 12th? Is that safe to say?
No, we were traveling on the 12th, so
Traveling on the
we
12th?
got on the Greyhound bus at 7 o'clock.
On the 12th?
On the 12th in
Okay.
the morning, and we were on a Greyhound bus from Springfield to St. Louis to Chicago, then Chicago to Milwaukee, and then his mom came pick us up late at night. I think it was at 2 a.m.
Off of the Greyhound bus?
Off of the Greyhound bus. So she met us at the Milwaukee bus station at around 2 a.m. On, I guess, technically the 13th.
Okay. All right. Give me just a few more minutes, okay? Be right with you, okay?
I don't know if he goes in there and talks to Nick too. I'm assuming that he does. I think a female talks to Nick too.
Sometimes I gotta step out, clear my head, think, make sure there's not any other questions I have. Did the cab come
Yeah, I
to
think
the
it has
house?
something
Did
to do
he
with
call the
Dan,
cab
too.
to the house?
Sure.
Okay. Did the cab pull up in front of the house, or did you guys have to walk and get to it, or something different?
It pulled in the driveway.
Pulled in the driveway of your mom's house? Okay. You said you guys met on a website?
Yeah, on a it was called ChristianDatingForFree.com.
Christian dating website.
Datingforfree.com.
Okay. Did you make a profile on there and he had a profile?
She just said he made her leave the cross behind because he doesn't believe in that sort of religion, but he had a profile on a Christian dating website, same as her. Okay.
On there, or okay. And that's how you guys met. Okay.
And we just stayed in touch. And we ended up, I told him that my mom was
Several.
a bit protective and she's a bit hard to, please, I guess. And I wanted him to make a good impression on her.
Sure.
So I sent him some formal clothes, like a nice shirt like that, and a nice
Sure,
pants.
right.
And
Yeah.
so they can meet up, so he can at least make a good impression. So, and I guess my mom just saw right through all the falseness and everything, and she's like, he's dangerous.
Mm-mm. According to Nick, DeeDee didn't have a problem with him.
And you don't
He
know
doesn't know
what
what to
happened to
say.
the knife. Did he have it in his hand whenever he opened up the bathroom door?
Yes, sir.
He did have it in his hand.
He had it in his hand, and he didn't want me to look. And but he wanted me to clean up his blood from his cut.
Okay.
So I was able to clean him up, and I put a Band-Aid on his finger.
Okay. Have you seen the Facebook posts that were out there? That was on Gypsy.
The ones that she posted.
Okay, who put those posts out there? You know the one I'm specifically talking about. The very first post. What did that post say?
Something really bad.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you
What
wrote
was
it.
So bad. What was said?
You literally wrote it, you nasty. It was horrible.
I put it on there because I wanted someone to find my mom.
Okay. What did you put? What did you type on there?
I put what he had said to me, and he was happy about it.
Which was what?
Bitch is dead.
That bitch is dead? Is that what you just told me? Okay. So you put on your Facebook account that bitch is dead. Okay.
I wanted someone to know that something was wrong.
And then something
And I knew
about
that my
IR
friends would all worry.
her
Yes,
C
that's not
daughter
the way
or
me and
some
my
stuff
mom
like that
talk.
too was also put on there.
So I was like, if I put that on there, they'll know something's wrong.
Okay. Where did you do that from?
From his house.
Okay. On a phone, a computer, a laptop, or what?
On he has a computer, but my little, I guess you could say phone, but usually I just use it to get Wi-Fi and play video games or something on.
So that's the phone that you
I use
typed that on?
Mhm.
Okay.
And he knew about it, and I told him, I asked him if I could have permission to please, I need them to find my mom, and so she could have a proper burial.
Okay.
And I knew that it would get people's attention because we don't ever curse. And like, at first people were like, oh, they must be watching a movie. And I'm like, no, this is serious. Please, someone call the police.
Where's that phone at now that you typed that stuff on?
It's in my backpack
In your
Girl, so full
backpack?
of shit.
Where's your backpack at?
at the house
At the house
in Big Bend.
in Big Bend. Okay.
Yeah, people like broke into the house
There's
to
another
see
post or something
DeeDee's
else that was
body.
put on there.
Mhm.
What was that?
That my mom got slashed and he raped me.
Okay.
And I know there was another one that says the girl is dead too. He said to post that so they wouldn't come looking for me.
And who posted that?
Me.
You did that? Okay. On your own free will?
No.
You were told to put that on there.
Yes.
Now you said that first one.
The first one I wanted to put on that one because I wanted someone to find my mom and know that something was wrong.
Okay. So is it safe to say that you put that on your own free will, that first one, but not the other ones? Is that what you're telling me?
See,
Well, I would
she's
never
getting her own
call
story
my mom
twisted up.
that, but yes, sir.
All right, any other things that were posted on your Facebook?
That's bad.
Is that it?
I would like to ask some questions
Okay.
that I have.
I'd be like, nah, shut up. Don't talk to me. You don't
One,
get questions.
what is gonna happen to me?
Okay.
Can I go home for Thanksgiving?
And two,
That's all I hear.
am I gonna be sent back to Missouri? Can I get my luggage with money and
Baby, you ain't never
Social
leaving.
Security card.
I mean, not for another 2
insurance
years.
Card,
Okay.
and things like this.
Okay. The first question, I have no power or control over that because I'm not that person. I don't have that power or authority. Okay. That's still to be decided at this point. Okay.
What's going to happen to me? The
But I
orchestrator,
just- I
the
don't have that
manipulator, the
control. I
liar.
don't want to make any promises that I can't keep. Okay. As far as your personal property belongings and stuff, right now all that is part of an investigation. Okay.
Mhm.
So it'll probably be retained for a period of time. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me just a little bit more time. Okay.
13 minutes left before they walk her out. No, you don't, little brat.
Okay. Stand up for me. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Angel. Thank you. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate
Nothing
that.
else happened in this state that we know other crimes or you
No.
guys didn't do anything. Okay. I just want to make sure. All right,
I don't know why
stand
they
up
don't have
for
a
me.
female doing this picture part. Because like even here, when the situation happened with my ex and my daughter when she was still a minor, when they had to take pictures of her injuries, we had to wait for 2 female forensic ladies to get to the house and then take her into the back room so they could take photos. I don't like how gotten her. I don't like the fact that he's like patted her on the leg 1,500 times, and I don't like the fact that they allowed the male police officer to photograph her, even though she sucks. I don't like any of that.
I'll get a few close-ups, okay?
Hey there,
You've got
Lucid.
all those things on your
Hey,
neck
how you
here.
doing?
Can you kind of pull your shirt down just a little bit? Not up, but right there on the collar. There you go, just like that. Thank you. Okay. Let you unpack this for me, okay? Is this from the hospital when you were in the hospital there? Okay.
Yeah, they took her. Remember, the cops took her to the ER to get the medications that she needed because she only left her house with pills that she can get high off of instead of the ones that she actually needed with her medications. No seizure meds and no asthma medications, but she sat there telling them how important it was that she stay on them.
This together just like that. Yeah.
But she didn't bring them with her.
Okay, hold your hands over. Hold together for me.
This one does because there was a lady in the hallway that was a female that would bring her back and forth to the bathroom. There is a female that's there. We've already seen her interact with Gypsy.
Do you have any other bruises anywhere? But I don't want you to show any of your, don't show me any of your body parts, okay? How did you get that?
He made me shave my legs and kneel on the ground and clean up the blood. So I think I got carpet burns.
See, it's carpet burn from just crawling around on the carpet when you were cleaning up the blood. Okay. Anything else anywhere else?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All
Her
right.
knuckle bruising. Yeah.
Cover it back up that blanket if you want.
Now look, she's gonna walk in. She's gonna be like, "Oh, she can't balance. I'm so weak, and I don't know what's happening." She watched this from. She's like had to have watched some sort of like prisoner of war movie or some shit with the way that she's conducting herself right now. She's so full of shit. The unbalanced walking, like right here, is so definitely acting. She wants to look pathetic and weak. Liar, liar, pants on fire. She's only crying because her ass got busted. It's the only reason she's even crying. Suck it up, girl. I left this in here so that y'all could see how ridiculous she's acting. And it's almost over. There's only about 10 minutes or so left. He's going to come back in soon. She actually does look like the pictures of her and Nick's mugshots, their haircuts and everything. They do look related. They do. She's so full of shit.
You doing okay?
Ugh, why are you checking on her?
You need to use the bathroom? Okay, let me see if I can get somebody real quick, okay?
This is where they get the female officer again. They've had one coming back and forth and getting her the whole time.
The deputy's there when she's gonna take you to the bathroom.
Yeah, see, that's a female officer. Or he's taking her to the female officer right now so she could take her to the bathroom.
Just go see. Thanks.
What was that robotic ass walk? I saw that, arms down straight. Here she goes. Is she going to grab it? I thought she was going to grab it, start playing with it like a little toy again. The fact that she did that in the very beginning is so disturbing considering how old she is. She grabs it and she puts it on her lap and she's playing with the fins, acting like a little kid. It's very freaking weird.
Hi, Gypsy. Sorry to have to wake you up.
So at this point, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Talk to your boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole
So I'm
lot of
pretty
stuff
sure, I
you're
think this
leaving
is
out,
military
girl.
time up here. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 a.m.
Well, I'm not going to get into it with you, okay? You're leaving a lot of stuff out that you need to probably tell me. Do you want to talk to me about it? Tell me about it?
Leaving a lot of stuff out.
Okay. You planned this with him, okay? You didn't get locked in the bathroom, okay? I'm not stupid. First of all, the lock's on this side, so you can't get locked in there. Okay? You went in there because you brought that knife into the picture. You brought the
Oh,
idea
hey,
into
thank
the
you for
picture.
joining, Skull Monkey.
You did bring
Skull
it into
Mackay.
it. You brought the whole thing
I
into the
forget how you
idea.
pronounce it. Skull Mackay.
He did it.
Thank you for joining.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He did. Okay. So the lies, they're done. I'm not gonna sit in here all night long.
No, I
honest
won't
with you.
give you. I won't give you. Like, I did not think of this. I know that
She's so dumb.
he has a evil side, and he
So do
did
you.
want to do it.
Okay. I understand that. I understand that.
He wanted to get rid of my mom.
Yeah. For
He
you.
wanted- Yes, for me.
Yeah. Because you asked him to.
Begged him to.
Wanted
Yeah.
to,
Because
and
you asked him to.
He begged you not
Wait a
to.
second.
He begged you to run
Gypsy.
away
We're
multiple
not playing this
times.
game, okay? You asked him to. That's why he did it. Okay.
I would not be able to keep my cool in
Wait a
front of
second.
somebody like
We're
this,
not
bro.
playing this game. I'm not gonna spend all my night long listening to your lies anymore. You told me the truth on some things, but you left a lot of stuff out. Left a
Hey,
lot of
Keisha,
stuff
you?
out. So we're not
Queen,
playing
how
this
you
game,
doing?
okay? He's already told me everything. Everything.
we're both trying
The
to
knife was mailed. You guys mailed it here, okay? We know where the knife's at. So the gig's up.
She planned
You're done.
everything.
It's up. You're done. You're done.
You
You hated your mom.
I did not hate my mom. I did not hate my mom. I
Yeah, you
loved my mom,
Mm.
and
You would have
needs-
never done this to your mom.
he needs to tell you that I honestly have been having horrible, and I didn't want to do it. And he said that he would commit suicide if we didn't.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that?
God, I didn't know she freaking said that. You conniving ass freaking little liar. No, I've never seen that anywhere. All I've seen is several different times, several different dates of him begging her not to do this, for them to run away instead, that he didn't have, that this is not how this needed to happen. What? I cannot believe that she went that far. That is so crazy. Thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate that. Thank you. Congratulations to the person who got that. Don't forget, we do have our members only live tomorrow where we do our little giveaway. I cannot believe she just said that. Oh my God, that is literally the opposite of the freaking truth.
Did your mom?
I did not hate my mom. I did not hate my mom. I
Yeah,
loved my mom. And
You would have never done this to your mom.
He needs to tell you that I honestly have been having horrible, and I didn't want to do it. And he said that he would commit suicide if we didn't.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that?
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
I said that it was a bad thought that I was thinking, and yeah,
So-
I don't think that we should be doing this.
A lot of people think about stuff, but when you act, that's when you cross
When
the
you-
line, and that's what you've done.
Freaking
You
plan the
acted
whole
upon it, and
thing.
he acted upon it. So, okay, we're done.
We're done.
You're obviously gonna keep telling me lies.
I'm
so
not,
obviously
I'm not
you
sure.
gotta-
We're done.
I'm not sure.
Now you're gonna be booked in for later on down the line. You're gonna be booked in for probably murder. Okay.
Yep.
As long as and with him as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't murder my mom,
Listen to me.
sir.
Listen to me. You did because you're behind it. You pulled all the strings on it.
I did.
You're behind it.
You can tell he's a parent. He's pointing the finger.
Argue with you, okay.
Only when it was
So
come and get me.
no,
No.
that's not all you wanted. There's a lot more to this whole story that you're leaving out.
Mhm,
I'm not gonna play the
mhm,
sympathetic game. I'm not like that. Okay. I can see right through it. Okay.
Please, I'm not able to be in jail. I have a lot of medical
I understand
needs.
that. And they'll get taken
Only
care of.
took your pain
Okay.
pills.
So type.
I can't be in jail. I won't be able to get high. Don't arrest me, please. Girl.
I want a
Girl.
lawyer.
Right here. Right here.
Please, sir.
The Oliver Twist shit.
Sir.
I wish she would have fallen and busted her face on the door. Sorry, not sorry about it. That would have been gold.
I want a
Ugh.
lawyer. Please, I need a lawyer.
Okay, have a seat.
Yeah, sit on your apple juice. They're about to take her. Look at this bullshit. This staggering is so fake. I mean, I can't even remember how many hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours they've been sitting in here at this point. Yeah, I wish that she would have, like, I don't even care. I'm not ashamed to say it. I really wish that the blanket would have tripped her ass.
Right with you, okay?
Like, for real.
She knows what's going on.
You come back. So nothing to tell you.
Okay, he actually stepped out right now. So if you just want to hold that, and when he comes back, you'll be able to, okay?
Now look at this shit on the floor. She can move around just fine. Look, he's like, what's wrong with her? Why can't I see her head anymore? You okay? She does it again. She gets on the floor and she starts looking underneath the door trying to hear something. Look at, she's able-bodied as shit. People that are really disabled cannot get on the ground like that. My fat ass can barely get on the ground like that. Like what? You've said that 20 times. You ain't quitting, Gypsy Rose. You just realized how ridiculous this is.
Okay. Right. You're on the floor there?
I'm just scared.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up moving you from this room here. And for the night, we're gonna put you up in a spot up in the jail.
In the
But
jail.
It'll be probably about another
Wow.
5 minutes, and then I'll walk you. Okay? So you have to put your boots on, stay comfortable for a couple minutes, and I'll get you up there.
Thank you, sir. Ugh, fake ass little girl. I can get on the ground. I just can't get up. Yeah, for real.
All right, we are ready to head up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of be in the jail facility. We're gonna wait there for a while, and investigators will probably talk to you again in the morning. But at least this gives you an opportunity to probably get something to eat, and get some regular
Oh.
sleep. Okay.
We gotta feed the liar.
Yeah. If you want to step out, by policy, we're gonna have to listen to the
Ass crack
handcuffs on
off in
you.
the air. Yeah.
Okay, just turn face
With her
away.
dirty feet popping
and
up.
Put your hands behind your back
And I'm assuming, has she been?
Oh, we heard it. You heard it.
We got some tiny little rips here, so I'm just gonna make sure that.
Lock, lock. He's still here.
Nick's still in the, yeah, he's still in the building.
Please give him a message.
Well, we're not giving any messages.
We're not giving any messages. Girl, you entitled little shit. And that's it. They take her away. No, I don't know if they actually did like talk to her again behind camera the next morning, and if that's anywhere on the internet. I need to check and see if Into the Weeds has that, if they did that or not. But before we do that, we're definitely going to be going through all of Nick's stuff. For those of you who don't know where the stuff is, I'm going to drop the link to Into the Weeds and show you guys what the channel looks like. So this is what their channel looks like right here. They are the ones who went through and FOIA'd everything. I don't know how much they spent, but they spent a lot. And they've been getting attacked by Gypsy ever since they started this. Like, she specifically talks shit about them in the videos where people have gone in and found the Discord conversations. Let me see. I'll give you all this one right here. Okay. Conspiracy did a video.
That's a lot of content.
A while, not long ago, 11 days ago. Let me see. Is this where she has like pieces of the conversation? Okay. I want y'all to listen to this. We're going to listen to a few minutes of this because this is the parts of the conversation that Conspiracy put in here for Gypsy actually trying to like target people, like talking about Becca Scoops, talking about Into the Weeds, talking about all the people that she's wanting to strike. And did I give y'all the Into the Weeds right there? Okay, that's the Into the Weeds one. Let me finish showing y'all that one real quick. So they have podcasts. I mean, they have lives where they started going through all of their Gypstein files. This is I had to restart my modem earlier, and it's just like acting like super, super crazy and slow. So they have all these FOIA files that are on here. Jail calls from Nick. They've gone through stuff on live. There's so many hours upon hours upon hours of stuff when it comes to Gypsy Rose, on top of the videos that they've posted of the interviews, not just with Nick and Gypsy, but also like the mom, the stepmom, I can't even talk, the mom, the stepdad, some family members, also the videos where they were sending stuff back and forth to each other with all of Gypsy's different personalities. Each personality has their own wig and name and all the crazy stuff. This is the videos where she said the nasty shit about Aurora and what was going to happen and how they were going to groom her to believe that it was completely normal for the stuff that was going on between her and Nick. There's interviews that were done. There's all kinds of information, and we are going to be going through every little bit of it. We're going to be going through every little bit of it. Every little bitty freaking bit of it. Now, Conspiracy is who I follow for the juice when it comes to her bullshit and the stuff that's going on online, because as much as I don't really care, I still want to hear about it because the stuff is just insane. What she pulls, what she tries to do, it's super disgusting. Let me go ahead and just play a few minutes of this, of where she has it starting for the leaked call breakdown, because this is a Discord group chat type thing where there's several voices and several different people, and they're all talking about how they're going to take people down. So just listen to this for a few minutes and then we'll be finished.
Let's talk about the leaked Discord call, because in this call, Gypsy talks about going through creators' videos, looking for clips of her content, and filing copyright strikes. Not just one, but potentially 3
She's trying to
strikes,
get people
which, if you
calm.
know anything about YouTube, means your entire channel can be permanently banned. For anyone who isn't familiar, Discord is basically a messaging app, and it would appear
I'm not a fan
that
of
Gypsy
Discord.
and some of her friends from
I
TikTok
know some of y'all
have
have
a
asked for a
group on
Discord. I'm
there.
just not a
And
fan of
in
Discord.
Discord, you can do these chats where it's basically an audio call between you and all of the members of the group. So throughout this call, you will also hear some of Gypsy's friends speaking as well.
Strikes on Into the Weeds and get that whole channel taken down.
I need to, but the thing is, okay, it's only contingent on if they show content of mine on my
She knows-
platforms like
You
Instagram,
know she has no right to give away information.
YouTube, things like that. If they show, for example, they chop it up and they put commentary, they pause, they talk about it, that's fair use.
Mhm. She can't
Now,
touch
if they
it.
show the whole video on live stream or if they just repost it, that's copyright.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to get into more about the rules regarding copyright and fair use later on into my video, but I wanted to add that to my understanding, this conversation took place allegedly around January, because this was right around the time where Gypsy was posting those short podcast clips
Mhm.
on her social media profiles.
I don't
I
have
wonder if you can
copyright to the
bait them.
FOIA.
I wonder if you can bait them by
Now.
posting something. I don't know, posting something so juicy that they're going
You
to play
bait
it.
them. I know
And
that
this
people have
comment right
conversations
here
like this
about
me in
baiting
Idaho,
content
so I'm not
creators so that
stupid.
you can copyright strike them lets you know that this is not about copyright protection. This is about silencing criticism that Gypsy doesn't like.
You know what I mean? Bait them.
I think that they would be
Her little
smart enough.
groupies
Like,
are so
I haven't
immature.
gone after Becca yet because I don't know if I'm giving her too much credit, but I feel like she would know not to do something dumb like that.
Right.
But yeah,
Let's
2 more
bait
and they're
them.
out.
And the comment
crazy.
about 2 more and they're out is about Into the Weeds podcast,
We're trying
because
to-
as we know,
just
they're
trying to
who
take them
released
down
the
so
recent batch of
hardcore.
FOIA docs and the videos Gypsy sent to Nick. And while they were on a live stream going over some of these FOIA documents, they played a clip of one of Gypsy's podcast videos that she posted on social media, and Gypsy struck their entire live stream for that. Now, I do believe they got the live stream back, but again, it's not about her copyrighted content. She wanted to take down Into the Weeds because they were releasing a ton of new information about her case.
No,
Now, Gypsy also goes on to claim that she had absolutely nothing to do with taking down another creator, Winebox Poppy's channel. She claims that she and Ken had nothing to do with that whatsoever, and that she documented some of his comments he made on a live that he did with Morbid. This is just another example of how
There's
much
a lot
Gypsy
of
is obsessed with what
drama.
people say about her
Sure.
online.
Out. Like, I don't know. I wasn't, believe it or not, I did not take down Winebox Poppy. I had nothing to do with that. Neither did Ken. Got his own ass banned.
See, Crystal wants you to read. Definitely look into Starlight's channel. Surely she's played a whole video without stopping.
If this were actually about Gypsy wanting to protect her content, then she wouldn't be specifically seeking out certain content creators that we know Gypsy doesn't like, because there are hundreds, if not thousands, of people who post videos about Gypsy Rose Blanchard, yet you hear the same names mentioned
As
over.
far as I'm understanding from the pictures that have gone around, she has like a short pixie, not even a pixie, like a really short haircut. And these are all wigs. She has a shit ton of wigs that she wears all the time. And she's fine. Like, granted, people can, we dye our hair, do whatever you want, so you can wear your wigs. It doesn't even matter. But the whole thing about the wigs is that she was supposedly some little sickly kid who had to wear the wigs because she was sick and had no hair. Well, now she's perfectly fine. She's choosing to keep her hair short. She's wearing the wigs anyway. If you really have some sort of like PTSD from your childhood, don't you think you'd be growing your hair out and not touching a wig ever again? She's so back and forth.
And over.
Okay. I can go and check them out. Unfortunately, there's no blocking on YouTube. You could hide a user. There's no blocking.
Starlight's convinced that Into the Weeds is going to win the appeal. Like her and Hades Oilers were saying that on Keisha's panel earlier, saying that they'll win the appeal, but I don't think so.
I don't know. And me and Ken were just talking about it because Ken said something. I remember like when I was using the PR team, Red Banyan, they had copyright struck Conspiracy and Nina. Okay, so one of Nina's videos did get taken down and she lost the appeal.
Yeah.
That's when she like posted my baby shower or gender reveal video.
Yes. So Gypsy copyright struck me on one of my videos, and Nina had multiple videos taken down, not just one. And I'll explain more about these copyright strikes because there's different things that you can do. Gypsy went straight for strikes against our channels. Well, her PR team did.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she didn't take any responsibility for doing that. She blamed it on her PR team.
But I wonder if, like, what's the follow-up to that? So say they lose the appeal, or say they win the appeal, and then I have to like withdraw, or they lose the appeal. Do I really have to like sue them and take them to court and get legal representation and all that? Or is it, they take down the content, they get a strike, boom, it's over?
And as far as I know, yeah, basically. And then if they get 2 more, they lose their whole channel.
Yeah, that's
But if you're
if it's a valid
people-
copyright complaint and isn't
Then they're not
appealed.
real.
And
You
it really
lose your
seems that Gypsy doesn't even understand how this process works, because if we appeal and win, Gypsy would have to be willing to take us to court to uphold her copyright complaint. This isn't some small thing. This is people's platforms, their income, potentially years of work gone because you're butthurt over what people say about you. I have to say, it's
Or
definitely
FOIA
not giving
information.
unbothered.
And these people, like, I mean, Starlight, for example, has been working for years. It's like an ongoing joke.
And Starlight's channel isn't even monetized. And it's like, what is the point in going after people? You think they're going to just stop talking about you? No, they're just going to recreate new accounts.
To build her.
Y'all get it. She's such a like waste of oxygen. It's so ridiculous. She's ridiculous. She's so immature and ridiculous. It's so gross. It's out. Yeah, exactly. She's ridiculously ignorant. She's mad because people are putting the truth out there because she has fought so hard, and Christy has fought so hard for them to have this just like victim aura about her so that people feel sorry for her and they tata her and they give her what she wants and they don't question anything. I mean, come on. Like, you know damn well the way that this has been working with people wanting to make documentaries and docuseries and all these things, that eventually somebody was going to come out here and say some shit. But there's been somebody out here saying some shit for like a long time. That Fancy lady, when I first started talking about Gypsy Rose, Fancy came over and was just kind of like real arrogant about having like all this information and stuff like that. And when that's like my first impression of you, I don't really care too much. You know, so I went over there and she does have a lot. She had a lot of medical records. She was actually working with Christy at some point because they were supposed to be doing some sort of documentary together. And then all of that went out the window. Fancy wasn't really honest about the funding and things that she had, but there was already a lot of stuff that was signed away to Fancy, including medical records. That's how we knew for a fact that there was a microdeletion situation, that the Munchausen by proxy thing was most likely all bullshit, because these medical records and a lot of history was given to Fancy by Christy herself. So for people that are just now getting it, I know it can be a big shock, because this is now almost like over a decade that people have been thinking falsely that she really had all these things done to her because her mom was this horribly evil person. And that's not the truth. That's not the truth. And it's just disgusting, because what do we always see? We always see the people that are horrible, that are liars, that have no conscience, that will kill for infamy, always be the ones to actually reach it. You have to be a piece of shit to even matter in this world, apparently. That's all that we see. That's what we've seen our entire lives. Gypsy is just now doing it in multiple generations to be able to see it, because people knew about the situation when it happened. Now there's an entire other generation of teens, and she definitely does target a younger audience, like on purpose. On purpose. And it's really disturbing to watch. Really disturbing to watch. But that is it, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Truth and Transparency is supposed to be live right now, having another interview with the Chris guy from the Broken Plea Book and the Idaho case. I do not usually watch that channel. Let me see if she's actually live, because I know that there's been sometimes where she's supposed to be going live and then something happens and it just like doesn't happen. I don't know. Let me see if she's actually live. Okay, so she's live right now, and she does have him up talking to him. So I'm going to go over there and start it from the beginning. It's been live for about 24 minutes. I'm going to take notes, and I'm only going to talk about anything new that he mentions, anything that he maybe gives some clarity on. But you guys already know that for right now, there's a lot going on top of the fact that now there's another problem. There's another problem now. So out before my book gets here, because it's information we've already talked about, but they need their own little pieces. So you guys know how he told us in the interviews that Turvey handed the information over to Ann Taylor about the chain of custody situation with the knife sheath 4 days before he ended up pleading guilty. Kevin Fixler actually had a phone interview with Dr. Turvey the other day, and he wrote an entire article about it. That's where we found out that Ann Taylor and Eliza Massoth were going to be talking at that defense attorney thing, right? 2 days later, he does a correction, and he says that he had a mistake in the timeline, that the conversation between the defense expert and Ann Taylor regarding this whole situation happened after the plea. That's not what Chris Wickham said. So I went back to the Custody Queens live, and I screenshotted the transcript where he is saying that it was 4 days prior to the plea, and then sent it to Kevin Fixler in a on his post, like where it's public, because you can't message him for some reason on Twitter or whatever. And I said, okay, well then who's correcting you? Because this is a timestamp where Chris said specifically that he didn't want to say it, but that it was 4 days before the plea. So who is now telling you otherwise? Because you came out here and wrote this article after talking to Dr. Turvey and after Chris said that on Custody Queens Live. So now who corrected you? And where's the proof of this so-say correction? And at this point in time, I haven't seen if Kevin even bothered replying. We don't like each other. We argue quite a bit. We have argued quite a bit on Twitter about this case. So I don't usually see what he says, but there was other people like sharing what he had made an amendment for. And I'm like, okay, but who corrected this timeline? Because Chris said it and you wrote it after talking to Dr. Turvey. So which one of them? I'm sure there's a paper trail. There has to be emails or something about the whole situation to prove what actually happened when. But we've got the situation with Xana's blood, and now we have the situation with the flip-flop back and forth on, did you talk to Ann Taylor about the chain of custody 4 days before, or was it 4 days after? Like, which one is it? There shouldn't be inconsistencies in this information. The whole point of this guy coming out here and saying that he has information is to clear up things, not to make things even more of a cluster F than they already are, and that's what he's doing, unfortunately. And I am so disappointed on how this is going. So far, anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and go over there and take notes. Thank you for the 20 angel hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to go over there and start listening to that. I'm going to take some notes. I will post something tomorrow in way of my reaction before our members only thing, and I will get my members only live scheduled out tonight before I go to bed. It'll probably be at around 4:15 so that everyone from across the world should be able to join. Hopefully the majority of people should be able to join because we're moving it up a little bit more. Like I said, we'll probably talk about Dr. Turvey, unless I change my mind and we talk about David and Celeste, because there's actually an interview that SF Investigates did on a channel that I've never heard of before, but he apparently also helps catch predators. So, more power to you, broski. I am totally all about doing all that stuff. And I really feel like that's an interview that I would like to go over, but I just don't know. Not very many people here on this channel really care about the David and Celeste case. Like, the numbers are not even like 10% of what Idaho's numbers are. And this has got to be one of the most sadistic cases that I've ever seen. Like, I just know, like, he ritualistically killed that girl. I don't have to believe in it. He's the only one that has to believe in it. He did it the day that he was announcing his album, and there's just no way with the way that he used her. That's not what this was for him. It's completely disgusting. So I guess maybe I'll put a poll up and see what you guys want to do tonight and in the morning and give it a few hours. But it's either going to be this interview with SF Investigates about the David and Celeste Rivas Hernandez case, or it's going to be something about Dr. Turvey in our members only live, plus the giveaway. I'll let you guys decide and see what we do. Okay. I'm going to go off of here, go take notes. Thank you again so much for being in here with me. Thank you for the super stickers and the super chats. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the gifted membership. I really do appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. You'll have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great Monday tomorrow. Try to make it the least Mondayest Monday ever. Try. See how it works. Just never know. Yeah, I'm gonna go listen to it right now, and I'm gonna start taking notes. I'm gonna start it over. I also am gonna record it. I've been recording all of them because I know that we can go into the back end analytics and edit things out of a live that have already been posted, and I want it fresh in case something was asked to be edited out. I don't know what his stipulations were for things. I don't know if he has his publishing team going in and checking stuff. I don't know how that's working. So I'm going in and recording all of them, and I'll be taking notes. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, I hope you'll have a super, super great Sunday. Let me go ahead and roll this out. Please do not forget to leave a like on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already. See, it's acting like super, super laggy. Okay, you guys. See y'all.